GM. Gen X is here. Dude, Gen X is back for a panel, an open panel. Come on in and get some Gen X wisdom and connection. The Nexus is open. I think I might have a few tweets. Tweet. Oh, let's see. Okay, I want to look at this. I didn't get to have a full look at it. Yeah, this is from Pew. Let's take a look at this. It's some polling on immigration. It says Trump and Harris supporters differ on mass deportations, but favor border security, high-skilled immigration. Let me see if I could get a good. Yeah, here we go. Let's look at this. Percent who strongly or somewhat favor each of the following: mass deportations, admitting immigrants from all over the world to ensure a diverse immigrant population. This does seem low for the right. I wish this number were higher. I would like to see this go higher. Allowing undocumented immigrants to stay legally in the country if they are married to a U.S. citizen. Is that the law now? Is that how it is now? The rule if you marry someone? Admitting more civilian refugees. Wow, this is pretty high for the right. Almost 50% are in favor of admitting more civilian refugees. Adding immigrants who can fill labor short. Look, over 50%. Over 50% of Trump supporters favor admitting immigrants who can fill labor shortages. So the issue is not, it's not any of these things. Allowing international students to, look, 63% of Trump supporters say it's fine for international students to get a degree here. And look, 80% of Harris supporters are for improving security along the country's borders. So that narrative of the Democrats wanting to let in, like, open borders and let in all the immigrants, that's only 20%. Or put it this way, 80% don't want that or agree that we should improve security. Admitting more highly skilled immigrants. Look, 71%. It's not anti-immigration that we're looking at, so stop framing it that way. It's cultural. When you, what is it? Cultural. Not diffusion. When two cultures interact, and you overwhelm one culture too quickly with another. All right. Anyway, I wanted to share that, and I think I have another one. Oh yeah, this one was interesting. Hang on, let me see. I I can't tell from the tweet exactly what this is about, but it's something to do with the New York Times. Who's Mr. Duke Appeal? Is that another pill, the Dookie pill? Tony Duke Appeal, journalist, co-anchor of CBS. Okay. Um, I'll just show the tweet. People who are not on the left know that the bulk of media often asks biased questions and pushes a narrative. I know that they get accused of that on here. One reporter asked questions outside of the orthodoxy, and we have trauma trainers and accusations of racism. Mr. Duke Appeal met for an hour with members of the CBS News Standards and Practices team And the in-house race and culture unit, what the hell is that? Which advises on context, tone, and intention of news programming. What? Look at this bureaucracy that's it's somehow installed itself in all of our stuff. The conversation focused on Mr. Ducapille's tone of voice, phrasing, and body language during his interview. Oh, so tone police, all the stuff that they try to come on here and do to me, they have an entire department to do to the guest or the anchors so that they don't offend other races and cultures. My God. It's not even sensitivity training because I don't think they care if the person's actually sensitive or not. It's performative. It's etiquette is what like when the foreign dignitaries visit a new country, they have to learn all the little etiquette of that. Like don't drink out of a cup this way because it will offend the emperor or something. It's that kind of shit. Hey, Austin, shameless. Yeah, I made the mistake of looking at a DEI tweet. Now I'm all worked up, passionate, like some people say. I think that's pretty much all I got. It's open panel. I'm still doing the Gen X thing. If anybody's interested today, we'll finally do 12 Monkeys. The issue is that the copy I had, there was something off about the aspect ratio and the sound. And so I'll probably just have to get a copy off of Amazon or YouTube or something and spring for it. So, but I only want to do that if somebody other than me is going to watch it because I don't want to pay for just myself to see it. Although I do want to see it because the little bit that I did watch, I can already tell you. Here's what I want to do. I want to talk to some Gen Xers and some millennials. And I want to talk about 12 Monkeys and The Matrix. Because when you put them side by side, this is where you have one of those cultural splits, those shifts, where things start to reverse. Like where color blindness turns from good to bad in the woke. I think it is hands down evident, or it is evident that 12 Monkeys is hands down the superior film. Like the dystopia, just look at the two dystopias they present. The Matrix is very bland, not that interesting. It's just kind of a suggestive dystopia in the background. They have like a little bit of cool sets. But it's the set. It's like the little 3D model sets they build in a shoebox and then they film. The 12 Monkey set is awesome. Like talk about dystopia. It has that Batman gothic feel. It's an interactive set. The characters actually interact with it. It's way more subtle and nuanced. And then because it's about a post-pandemic and they're all living underground because of a virus, you get to see the dystopia on Earth, like the post-apocalypticism, I guess. 12 Monkeys just I don't know how anybody can make the argument that The Matrix does it better than 12 Monkeys. So I want to I think it might be a way for Gen X and millennials to understand and talk to each other if we can figure out why we're having such different reactions to these two movies. The 90s is that's where the 60s, 70s, 80s, you could even say TV and radio in a way, but particularly in our culture, we use the existing technology of electric musical instruments. Remember when Bob Dylan went electric? That's kind of like a YouTuber going panelverse now. Like when you go panelverse, that's the new going electric. We had technology that we would modify with other technology to create these sounds and images, cameras, film, guitars, speakers, all that shit was technology. All that was made possible by tech. Movie effects. We used all of that to create this kind of virtual shared world for ourselves to address the issues that were important to us and for us to endure, if not thrive in. And that cultural matrix that we use the technology to create. Now like the millennials and the Zoomers have an even more advanced and concrete version of that. You have actual physical technology that you can use to shape and create culture, like we did with our technology. And hopefully, we've given examples of what technology can be used for culturally and to keep a society and group and community together. So this is your technology. Like take an example from us and use it for something. I see this as one of the most open-ended times in history. Like it's such a blank canvas. The story is so unwritten with this new technology. It's like unformatted reality. And so take it and use it to do something good, like enact a higher vision. Don't impose it on everybody else, but just put it out there, and other people will put out theirs, and like who knows, anything can happen. But it gives me so much hope. This creativity. I guess that's another thing Gen X had. Like the technology helped to unlock our creativity, and it was our creativity that got us through the darkness and the dark times. And so I look back at, I mean, I look forward, I guess, and I see millennials have all the same things. They have even more technology than we did. Um, Maybe it's the creativity. Maybe it's the. We had a lot of internal technology that we developed too that I think they lack. Resiliency, intrinsic motivation, self determination, the ability to create your own world independent. Like even think about gay rights, being gay and coming out of the closet and living openly as a gay person was, and a lot of it in many states it was illegal. Like gay sex was, you were breaking the law every time you had sex with your boyfriend. Um, it was about doing your own thing independent of society, separate. Like you, it doesn't matter what society was doing. This is what you were doing. And so even that was kind of a Gen X thing because it's not gay rights anymore, but the LGBT plus rights, they look very different than they did in my. It's a very millennial Zoomer type of asking for rights and finding your identity. Hey, Plasma, what is up? Good morning. Just getting a stream going, or trying to. Oh, and we have the Monopoly game we're still recruiting for as well. We're going to have at least five of us, and then Joe is going to host and moderate and give advice for super chats. So, like, if you want to help one player over another, you can super chat Joe, and he will give them some risk management advice to help them strategize their moves. And the whole point is to kind of have fun and learn risk management in the process. So if you're interested, contact me or Joe, and as soon as we get our five players, we will set that up. Um, guess that's all the news I have. Tonight is Survivor. It's the fourth episode, so it's still early enough to get in. And if anybody's interested in rewatching last week's, I don't mind doing that either. If you want to catch up, um, it's getting really interesting because there's three tribes, and on two of the tribes they have these really woke, empowered feminists that are just absolutely bitchy Karens. I cannot stand them. They make my skin crawl. I want to kick the coffee table every time they're on the screen. One of them is the girl that told was talking about the autistic guy and said he gives off creepy, clingy dating vibes from the website because that's how his autism was reading to her. And this other older lady, she sees everything through the lens of male domination. Like every time if a guy gets up to like help with the fire, her narrative is like, who does she think he is? He this male dominated world. This is the lady that they were all laying on the beach together, and she was laying trying to get some sun, and there were two guys next to her having a conversation. And so she does this confessional about how irritated she was and how rude those guys were for talking next to her while she's trying to get some sun, and how males just don't consider the women around them and all. And I'm thinking, lady, it's a giant beach. Just move, just go somewhere else and get your tan. Like, why do you have to? All they're doing is having conversation, normal, ordinary conversation about from between two humans on a beach. But she had to be all caring about it, and it was all instead of an internal locus of control where she just gets up and moves. That's too easy of a solution. That robs her of this ability to be a victim of the male psyche, male behavior, male domination, whatever. So all that's going on in these two tribes. And none of the men are actually doing any of this. The women are being quite like bossy and pushy and obnoxious. And then on the other tribe, they have a guy. He's probably has a little bit of spurg to him. That is actually doing this stuff. He's like a very unruly, active, chaotic male. And the tribe is also having a problem with him. But they're not framing it as gender. They're like localizing it onto him as a person. His name is Rome, like the city. And they're like Rome, we can't Rome does this. Rome gets up. They're not framing it as though it's a male issue, it's a gender issue. So it's so interesting to see that these women complain about something that's not even happening on their tribe, and it's actually happening on this other tribe, and nobody's complaining about it in a gendered way at all, like the women on these tribes are. So that's what's going on currently on Survivor. Let's check in with Norway.
I am not having as much excitement. Wait.
What? Well, what's happening? You need some support?
No. I was just commenting because it seemed like you were in a riveting tale of intrigue and
Oh yeah, from our
spite,
American
hate.
TV shows.
Oh yeah, the typical. You know what I just saw though? I just saw the most glorious thing ever. An Egyptian orchestra ruining the national anthems of so many nations. It's hilarious.
On like you talking about on a video or live?
Oh yeah, no. A compilation of all the times the same Egyptian national orchestra has ruined the national anthems. Like Angela Merkel is standing there.
Oh, this video. Okay, I'll post it. Because you got so excited, it sounded like you had attended a concert at your school of an Egyptian orchestra, and it's really just somebody seeing a video online and getting excited about it.
Yeah, am I not allowed to?
No, you know me. I'm not gonna tell you not to have an emotion.
Well, okay,
absolutely,
actually, to be fair,
indulge it, embrace it.
now that I think about it, I do have a reason to be happy because I just passed the midterm assignment, so I now can actually do the exam in one of the subjects. So I'm one step closer to completion. So I should be happy.
Which class? Which exam? I mean, course.
Psychological research methods. So how you, not that fun, but at least I proved that I can write a very dry, boring.
Oh, I had no doubt. I had full confidence.
Oh, I hate it, but they really liked my intro, which is the only thing that doesn't really have like a set structure for how to do it. So maybe my magic fingers are doing something because they loved my intro.
Wow. Well, yeah, that is, yes, let's celebrate. Congratulations. Here's some Egyptian orchestra music for you.
Yeah.
It sounds like second line music they play at funerals in New Orleans.
Well, okay, remember though that it's flicking between the Egyptian and the actual version. Like the Russian anthem at the end is the absolute worst rendition. And also, hey Joe.
Yeah, hey Joe. What's up? Welcome.
Board game womanizer. I'm gonna need an explanation for that.
Just watch last night's stream.
He's trying to get him some.
It's all in last night's stream. We don't need to do a rerun in live stream.
Hang on, we have Tonic backstage who is usually trying to cause drama, and I'm not in. This is not a drama day, Tonic. So Unless you can make it worth my while, I'm gonna opt to just kick you. If you want to confront me about something, pay the drama court fee. But somehow I don't think you're here to have the kind of conversation Joe and Dobez and I are about to have.
Mm-hmm.
So
you
have a
just
good day.
know? You're already preparing for this?
Yeah, I
and
know
get
because
before
they show
system?
up on other panels. I
Uh,
know what kind of drama they start and conversations. They're some of the people that talk about me. So I don't trust that they're here for noble purposes.
huh.
So let us continue with our conversation.
I don't
Must
trust that I'm
be-
here for noble purposes either.
Exactly, that was the point I was gonna
But
make.
I trust that you are, at least for my purposes, my noble
Oh, okay.
purposes.
Okay. Are they noble though, or just purposes that
Well, I mean, I
are?
am a Satanist, but the tenets of Satanism are all designed to foster the quality of nobility. So, yeah, I think they're noble.
Okay. I won't deny you. I'm not. I won't say
What do you
that.
want me to test him? I'm trying to make money here.
Well, you can just take $1
I
to
mean, I
get
could
in.
prove, I could let him up and prove it, and then do that. I see, I told you so thing. But
No,
if
don't
I can
ruin your
get some
stream for my sake. My
ducats out of
curiosity.
it,
Curiosity killed the
Ducats.
cat. Let's say that.
Mm-hmm.
the what?
Although the cat, it
The
was
cat.
killed. Yeah, it was murdered.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, by curiosity.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. Well, yes, his cat would be at risk. I don't think his cat would last very long, and they don't get 9 lives here. They get one, and they have to pay for it. It's $5 for a do-over. I had to kick Easy off last night, and he
No
opted
idea who that is.
to not purchase a do-over.
Is it? It's honestly, it feels like you're setting up a mini government here. Like it's so
It's a
interesting.
tyr.
To see it
I've made
evolve.
no secret of it.
That
This is a
that's
Yeah.
why
tyranny.
I was saying a couple weeks ago, like we're like in a post-democratic thing where these mini states exist within
Oh
the
yeah.
existing structure that just is stagnant, is just holding still.
I mean, what
It's
are y'all
'cause
gonna do? Have a revolution? No, you're just gonna go to another
yes,
channel.
yes, we're gonna have a
That's all you
revolution.
can
Are you
do.
ready, Dolbez?
Oh
Are you
yeah.
ready? You ready to be a revolutionary?
Oh yeah. For sure.
All right.
As long as I can be solid.
Well, if that's gonna happen,
El joie de gloire arrive.
Tonic, you have to flash your camera for real so I can see it's you. Whatever
What's
you're
funny?
doing now
When
is
talking about this revolution in online spaces, I kind of did that almost a year ago because I was in a Discord server, and the leader was she was horrendous, like a trans Jew communist, and we debated all the time. And
troll
let's
alert,
just say that
potential
she
troll
couldn't
alert.
debate.
Hey, Jeff, I just came up to tell you that your show fucking sucks.
See what? I need a soundboard. I need the "I told you so" sound on my soundboard. I could have made $50 off of it. That was drama court.
Yeah.
Leggy. Hey.
Hello. So where was I? In the middle of the story. So I'm in this
Yes,
Discord server.
that's how trolls
Um,
roll.
Revolution.
Yeah,
Story.
exactly. Okay, we're getting to the revolution part, Joe. Just sit still. So I'm in this Discord server, and it is horrendous. It's the most tyrannical place like I've ever been, and I know that that's like not hard, because I live in a Western society. But like, out of anything I've been physically and online, it's the worst. And the owner was, as I said, a trans Jewish communist, and I
don't
was
even
in the
wanna
server
know.
as October 7th happened, and so I just decided at that point that okay, I already argue so much with her, and she's not a good person to argue with because she doesn't do logic, but she pretends to do logic, and she redefines terms and science and whatever. So basically, what happened around that time is that multiple splinter groups form that shoot out from these different servers. So I had my own one. I brought with me a few people, and then after those splinter groups, she basically began a defamation war, like defaming all of these people because she also ran a subreddit on this topic. Like she's the introduction to the topic, and she ran this reputation war with the other groups. And what ends up happening is now you have this 15-year-old kid who is known for selling and distributed. Okay, maybe I'm not gonna say the word, but I think selling and distributed illegal stuff, not substance, but videos and stuff.
CP.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And so he was known for selling and distributing that, but also for being a computer genius. And so what he did was that he programmed a bunch of bots that would then join the server, and he raided the entire server, kicked over 1,000 people from that Discord server, and basically ruined the trans Jewish person's entire career. And she had spent over 4 years building that entire thing and gathering stuff and everything. So basically, her tyrannical rule and idiocracy spawned all of these different splinter groups, revolutions against her, and then also basically a war. Someone else just destroyed everything. It was fascinating to experience.
This was in real life?
No, Discord. So it's not as cool.
Okay.
But still, that was fascinating.
This is a wild place.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The funny thing is, the whole community is basically just meditation, like a type of meditation that was kind of obscure and not much focus on. And so there was like this one researcher from the 70s until he died in like 2013 who basically invented this meditation practice, and he combined science with Eastern stuff and all of that. And this community had grown out of that, out of Facebook groups and everything. And then you had a whole community with wars and conflicts and revolutions because for some reason it was just a powder keg. And you had all of these different generations too. Like you had the early generations who adopted this meditation practice. So like, for example, there was a Facebook group in like 2013 and 15 that was basically glorified and deified by the newer generations, like her. She was a disciple. I think
this sounds like it needs to be a Netflix documentary, like a whole
exactly
series.
That's what I'm saying, that if I had more energy, I would document that entire community. Because who the fuck would think that a meditation practice that was invented by this American this scientist would have so much drama? But
one
big
if they're anything like the Buddhist up here,
keyword in there, American. That's your keyword, American.
Yeah. Okay, there's also another thing I'm omitting though, because that kind of explains it more, and I like having it a bit mysterious. But the other big thing is that this meditation practice was reputed to increase IQ and intelligence, and so you attract all of these.
All the dummies.
No, you don't attract the dummies. You attract the
Dunning-Krugers
who are intelligent enough to be like the best in their group, but they are also intelligent enough to want more. And so you have all of these very emotionally unstable kids who just found out that, oh, I'm above average, but not that much above average. I want to be a genius. So you have like 1,000 of these kids, and they begin like glorifying each other. And you have these tests like, oh, I got 145 on this, and then blah, blah, blah. And so that's the one to look up to. Like there was one
Those
guy.
are Matrix kids.
Yeah.
What's up, Leggy?
There was one guy there who just apparently had like 160 or something, and now he built a whole cult around him. Like he didn't do anything. He was silent. He barely
This is
said
one of the
anything.
weirdest stories I've heard. Like of all the crazy stories I hear on here, conspiracies and lizard people, this is one of the most bizarre stories I've heard.
Oh yeah, and well, it also splintered further because you have a lot of different ideas on how to make people more intelligent. But you basically then had a war between those who believe it's all genetic or that you can change it. And of course, the trans-Jewish communist is on the fully culture side that you can change everything. And then you also have whole groups.
IQ is a social construct.
Yes. Oh, another funny thing. I'm not going to share it with you because I think that might actually get me in trouble for defaming someone. But
you've already done way worse.
No, because I have not mentioned names yet, and I haven't said the name of the practice or any community, so you would have to be in the community to know what I'm talking about. Either way, there's this guy, who did the raid and who's selling CP. That guy also made a TikTok edit of this trans Jewish communist and spread it out all over social media to every single group he could find. And it's so fucking cringe because it's him like just pointing out his own jawline and then sharing videos and pictures of that trans Jewish communist. Oh, actually, I forgot even more intrigue. So it gets even deeper and even more deranged. But this guy also held.
I don't know how far I want to go in the rabbit hole today.
Okay, I'm gonna
I
mention
feel
one
like
more
I
thing.
won't back in the Matrix. I'm
gonna
very
mention one
worried
more
about the
thing,
future.
and then we go back. I'm gonna mention
Alright.
one more thing, and then we go back. So what he did is that after
It's like
he
the
had raided and
abyss.
basically deleted the entire server, he still had the files, and so he made a deal with the trans Jewish communists that for her to get back her files, she basically just recorded herself being the most stupid person alive, like screaming stuff, shouting stuff. And for some reason, she just kept going, even though everyone understood. Even she herself admitted that, like, oh, I'm not going to get the files. But she kept on doing it because I don't care about looks or what people think of me. So now, basically, her entire future is ruined if she's not
So
been
is
drafted in the
mine.
military. Yeah.
Now,
But I'm going to stop with this.
if this is the future, I'm
Stay away.
serious. I am so black pilled right now.
Yeah.
If this is what we're in for
Yeah.
of the future.
Stay away from that community. Don't stay away from any community that talks about intelligence. I promise you, I've been in multiple. All of them are deranged as this because the only people who care about it are either the really stupid ones who are really angry, disappointed, and spiteful, or the jealous people.
Well,
So you have a cesspool of jealousy and hate.
I need a palate cleanser. I want to hear from Leggy
Yeah.
for a bit. Leggy, what's up? Do you have any lobster therapy you can offer? Oh, he may have stepped away.
Yeah.
Probably so. We would
so
hear it
Joe,
by
give
now.
us therapy.
Joe?
It's your turn to
Hey, Tommy.
cleanse our palates.
Not a whole lot new for me because I was talking in your stream last night up to about when I went to bed, and all I did today was write an article. So
Oh,
only
okay.
thing different here, nothing new to say. I probably won't be at tonight's stream though because I'll be out with my friend Marcus.
Yeah, I was about to ask if you have an activity today.
Yeah, Wednesdays we usually go to the trivia night at the bar there.
Oh, and this is a regular thing. So you've been to this before.
Yeah, we've been doing it like every other Wednesday.
What's the lady potential there?
There's a lot of girls there. They're mostly college students, but I mean,
Oh.
there's still a lot of girls there. You know, so they're technically in the range. It's just not a lot of millennial women, right?
That's what you're looking for?
Well, wait, what that? The millennial women or like women who are like college age or Zoomers, basically?
No, millennial.
Oh, I mean, not as much because most millennial women, right, are going to be older than I am. And so if I'm looking like on a younger age range, it's going to be more Zoomers than millennial.
Oh. I do not envy you, but I wish you all the success.
Yeah, I don't think there are many millennial women left that are good dating candidates.
Well, it only takes
statement.
that one.
Yeah, it only takes that one, but there's also playing the odds.
Right, the dating pool may be smaller, but
Yeah,
there
all the good
still
ones
is
were
a
taken.
pool.
Nova asked, "Am I still on the dating app?" No, I deleted Tinder.
What?
And
That's news.
yeah, I did that like a week ago or more.
Oh.
It's really only worth trying for a week. It is not worth trying for an extended period of time.
Oh, okay. And that's the
because
only app you're on?
I've used other apps before. I've used Bumble. I've used Hinge. I actually do have an eHarmony profile, but that lasts like for a year, so it won't expire until January. That's when I first got it. I will not renew it though. That has not been a very good return on my investment. I got one date out of it. In fact, that's the one date I've gotten out of a dating app.
Oh.
And
it
then
cost you a
had-
year of eHarmony?
I think I could have done shorter, but I picked a year. Because I was really trying to make the most of 2024. So yeah, dating apps are not very good. Yeah, plasma. I mean, well, one, like, I'm born 91, so most of the millennial women, like, because you think the generation usually is drawn from like um 81 to 96. Some might extend it to the end of the millennium, right? It just depends on, but that's just quibbling over when someone's a millennial or zoomer. It's not really, changing what ages are, right? Um, so most millennial women, um, are probably already married. If they want to marry and have children, or they're not, and if they're not, it's because they don't want to do that. So there's no point in me going after them. And yeah, so I mean, like, it's just more practical to look at, into the Zoomer generation rather than millennial.
So, what did you call it? What's the next after
Uh,
millennial?
Zoomers, Generation
Or
Z, Zoomers.
Zoomers.
Yeah,
yeah, play on Boomer, but with a Z
yeah,
from Gen Z.
Okay.
Hey, Leggy.
I still say, I'm telling you, man. Us kids that grew up in the '90s, though, we're definitely. I don't know. I still say like 95, in my opinion. Anybody born like 95 and shit is definitely a millennial. I think before that there's a gray area, a very big gray area. Because I was born in '88, and I don't know. I don't really classify myself as a millennial.
I mean,
yeah.
Gen Z is usually said to start at like 95 and
Is
end
that
at
what you are?
2012.
You're a Zoomer, right?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
I'm
yeah. We have an
2005.
actual Zoomer, and
Yeah.
it's well,
Yeah.
you're like our one hope for the future right now. You're the only Zoomer I
If I'm an
know
only
that I
hope,
even
then I
would put
pity the
faith in.
world.
Yeah.
There's a lot on your shoulders.
Look, all I can tell is if the kids around here is any indication of what the future holds, I don't want to live in this fucking country much longer. I can tell you that much. Holy fuck.
What, Leggy? We'll all get through it together.
Oh man. Like I just think, man, if my kids were in charge of this fucking country, we'd be all fucked.
Yeah.
So,
Well, you know what? I have nieces and nephews, and my siblings are raising them pretty okay. So, like, even knowing people like they're out there gives me some hope.
it's just too much outside influence. Like you can't really correct your fucking kids nowadays. Like it's just
You just
fucking
have to be an example, and you have to win their trust so that they
Mm-hmm.
have faith and confidence in you. They're not like there's not like some
Well,
antagonistic
look, I don't
relationship
know
they're
how many
trying to
more
rebel
things I
against.
got to preach about and see them come true before they'll be like, oh, hey, dad knows what the fuck he's talking about. Although I guess I'm
How old's
fit.
your old? You said your oldest is high school.
Yeah, she's a freshman. She's 15. So
That's Breakfast Club age. She's the new Molly Ringwald.
Mm-hmm.
my other kid, my eighth grader, man, she's doing really well this year compared to the end of last year. End of last year, man, she had a hard go at it because she's my stepdaughter. So her dad died the end of last year.
Oh,
Uh, let's see, her grandfather I think passed away.
she's gonna turn
Uh,
goth.
there was no, I don't think she'll turn
That's
golf.
uncalled
She is.
for.
She's gonna be like what's Claire in 6 Feet Under.
No, but she dealt with a lot last year. But she well then let's see, then we lost within 7 months. We lost well pretty much a whole fucking family
Wow.
around here. So kind of sucks. The mom dies, and then 7 months later, the dad dies. I was like, what the hell?
Dang.
That shit sucks when that shit happens.
Hmm.
Yeah. Anyways, I couldn't fucking do that panel last night. It started to go. That joke, the joke about me bringing up into drama, and I had to get away.
Wait, what was the joke?
Remember, someone was like, "Leggy, you bring the lobster rolls to the AA meeting." You remember that last night? And then
Yeah.
a certain individual got all mad.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good that you headed off some drama.
That's
Saved
why
y'all
I.
some
That's
money.
why I got. That's why I got off your panel yesterday. Cause holy fuck, I see my. I seen. I just seen it. I seen the writing on the wall. I was gonna go off the handle.
Like Miss Seeley in The Color Purple.
Hell, holy fuck, man! Nobody even mentioned him, and he fucking got all butthead. I was like, "What the hell, man? No, don't even start, mate." And he continued, and I was like, "All
All
right,
right.
yep, I'm
Yeah,
gone.
and well, yeah,
I'm gone."
don't. Let's yeah, okay. I remember it now.
Yeah, yeah,
We don't
yeah.
have to keep it started.
No, 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 no. I'm just saying. Like, I just couldn't believe it. I was like, "What the fuck?" But anyways, other than that, beautiful day now. It was beautiful this morning, and about 11:30, the heavens opened up, and she poured harder than hard. And I was on the boat, and it wasn't too pretty when it happened.
Oh,
Well,
does
listen,
that
Liz.
happen often?
No, I
Oh.
walked, dude. I walked to the stern of the boat to take a leak. Right. I no sooner whip my little dingling out. Here comes the fucking lightning. I go, Jesus Christ! I must have lead in my balls. Fucking attract the lightning. Holy fuck, man! I couldn't believe it. I went to go take that leak, and that fucking lightning. About 5 fucking things of lightning hit the water, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm going back in the inside the cabin."
This is the best job in the world. I never know what I'm getting when I turn this on.
You definitely never know what you're gonna get when I pop up.
No, I
It's
didn't
like a,
see. I could not have
it's, you know,
predicted
it's
that.
like a
Not on the
box of
bingo
it's
card
like a
today.
box of chocolates. Yeah, your panels are like a box of chocolates. 'Cause you
They
never
really
know
are.
what you're going to get.
Yes.
Stupid is, a stupid does. Mama used to say.
That's another one I need to add to the list. That came out about the same time as 12 Monkeys. I'm
Forrest
telling you,
Gump.
Gen X had all. What I realized is we moved from movies to music, and then the Matrix and 9/11 happened.
9/11, man. That's fuck, man. That's
1994. Let's see, summer of '94.
yeah. Forrest Gump come out. I remember. I
Same
remember when
same
that was.
time as Pulp Fiction. I
Pulp
think
Fiction was 94. I thought that
94.
was
Yeah,
like.
That's
I
and
thought
13.
Pulp
Kurt
Fiction
Cobain
was
died
like
in '94. That was
91.
like generational milestone, and the Green Day album came out there. So that was
So
like a big.
when was the original Clerks? Was the original Clerks
Oh,
95?
that's an excellent question. Let's see. I never liked Clerks because of Slacker. I could see it was trying to be like a Slacker imitation. '94.
94.
So yes, it's
Yeah,
also the
but
year of
without
Clerks.
Clerks, though, we would never got fucking one of pop culture's two best
We would have
people.
never had Friday.
Well, no, without that, we would never have had Silent J
Uh,
I mean Silent
yeah.
Bob and fucking whatever. Yeah,
Where would the world be?
yeah. Jay and Silent Bob. There we go. There's what I was looking for. Jay and Silent Bob. There we go.
According to Hank Jeff, I am pretty much your co-host now. How do you feel about that?
What do the girls think they are attracted to? Um, there's a lot of people that co-host or consider them co-hosts. We have a very informal system here. Pretty much, if you
Yeah,
hang out daily, you're pretty much a co-host.
I guess that's true.
Well, I guess that must make me one.
I had
Right?
I had like a kind of semi-official formal co-host for a while, but then we also had guests that would hang out just as much, and we considered them kind of informal co-hosts. But I had an actual person that I would coordinate the streams with. Like when are we meeting? What are we doing today, etc. We would meet before I went live. We would discuss and coordinate. So that was like closer to an actual co-host. Joe is just somebody that shows up on the stream every day and helps facilitate the chat. It's it's collaborative,
Yeah,
and so
I got acquainted
anybody
with
can
Jeff
be
with
those.
something late last year.
He is our shadow co-host in many ways.
Here's a guy that keeps managing to get tickets into the audience every shooting. and we don't know how he does it. He puts on a different disguise, and we're like, we thought we threw you out, and he's like, no, I made it back in.
Joe was our
Who,
risk
me?
manager.
Yeah. Oh, no, we're talking
Well,
about not laws.
Storm. Oh, is it still a 4, a 3? Mr. B, I sure hope that you come out okay. I know what it's like to have to rebuild all that. Oh, that's what I am too. Not lost. That's the only Muppets I've ever related to were the old men in the balcony. I'm like, that's gonna be me. And that's kind of what the stream is, isn't it? Wait, this is the balcony for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those guys were always great.
Okay, Leggy, hang on.
Oh,
this is like
Wow,
one of
look at
my
that sunlight. What time is it there?
2:30. Wow, 2:23.
This is so
nice.
picturesque. Like, well, Thomas Kincaid needs to get out there and paint this. What are those things on your windshield?
Ducks. My wife is. It's a Jeep, so my wife thinks that, like everybody else, that she needs to have ducks in it.
I love it. I want some ducks now. I don't even have a car.
Dude, my wife has fucking. Dude, I swear to God, if they make it for a rubber duck, my wife has it. She probably has. I'd say my wife probably has 1,500 rubber ducks.
Oh, you wait, 1,500?
Yeah, I'm dead serious,
I
dude.
mean, we don't kink shame here, but that's a lot of rubber ducks.
Dude, like, it don't matter. Like, dude, she has I Love Lucy fucking one. She has Power Ranger one. She
I
has
didn't know they made.
Invader Zim, SpongeBob. She has fucking Star Wars, Star Trek. Fucking dude,
Oh
you
my
name it. If
God,
they
they
made
do
it,
have a Lucy duck. What?
dude, if they
I didn't
made
even
it
know
in
they
a rubber
made.
duck, my wife
Look at
has
it. Looks like a Mr. Rogers puppet. Wow. I didn't know they made different types of ducks.
Oh yeah, my wife fucking. If they make it, my wife has it.
Are they all
So
yellow?
no,
Oh.
some are red, some are blue, some are green,
Are
some are
there other
gold.
shades?
Yeah. See, like look,
Just
see, like
kidding.
these.
Is there a Jemima duck? Puddle duck? Jemima puddle duck?
Oh,
Ain't
probably.
Jemima puddle duck.
You know, don't that piss me off that they changed that and shit? Because that woman
Yeah, I
was
did a whole
proud.
stream on it.
If you
Oh,
read like that history from
thanks,
that family,
Dopest.
that woman was proud. That woman was proud
I know.
to
They robbed her
do that.
legacy. They
They
completely
really did.
stigmatized her. She was pissed.
Same thing with Lando Lakes. Them fucking getting rid of the fucking
Oh,
natives.
the little Indian lady with the boobs?
No. Oh well, I don't think she had boobs. I think it was a
Well,
native
you could
dude.
turn her upside down and it was boobs.
Oh, I guess I never knew that, but
Let's see.
yeah, that's
Yeah, hang on, let me see if I can. Oh, no, you have to fold the box where her knees go up to her boobs and it becomes boobs.
That's a clever
I knew
use
it
of
was something
characters
about
to
the
make a rifle.
what?
Look at Sealight's comment there in the chat.
Oh, he's making fun. There's this like violence against me theme going on where they use deer
Oh,
hunting. Yeah, that's a troll.
deer hunting, man. They got fucking this field.
Yeah, they
right
make
here, I mean,
videos of me with arrows through my neck and like hunters, like I have my antlers on and hunters got me.
Well, I
Republican
mean, Jeff,
hunters got me in the forest.
in a month, in less than a month,
wait,
you
people who
probably
hunt
They're really
Republicans?
bad at psychoterrorism.
not with them antlers though, because that's a pretty big deer.
Uh-oh. I think we lost you, Leggy. We still have the scenery, though. Well, not Laz, then why don't you worry about whatever you want to worry about, and I'll worry about what I want to worry about. And if it's Aunt Jemima, I'm going to worry about Aunt
Are
Jemima.
people still mad about Aunt Jemima?
Yeah, Jemima lives matter, okay?
I didn't think people were still mad about that. Is it still called Aunt Jemima?
I'm still mad about that.
Aunt
That's
Jemima.
a bunch of woke bullshit, and they tried to take Miss Butterworth just because like the way the bottle was shaped. If it had the brown syrup in it, it could possibly be mistaken for an Aunt Jemima because the color of the syrup in the bottle. But they did like they had like a whole investigation committee to sit around and determine, and they made the determination that no, she's not racist. She can stay. All right, Will, does anybody else want to come up for panel?
I
Otherwise,
was just looking at the Aunt Jemima Wikipedia article. I'm like, wow, okay.
because they took Jemima, they took Uncle Ben, they took Rastus from the cream of wheat bottle.
Huh.
They took all of those. Because
And then
racism.
and then they took the Redskins away,
Yeah, it's not going to stop there.
which I thought was weird that was done in response to a black guy getting killed. But
There we go. Sorry, my
Welcome
phone
back.
will be. I hate fucking iPhones, man. My wife wants a 16. I tell you what, I just got the 15, and I don't like the.
Oh yeah, did you ever figure out how to do that membership? I remember it wasn't letting
No,
people
no,
subscribe to
no.
YouTube.
I gotta use fucking. I gotta use my kid's phone to do it. I think.
I
But it's
wonder if I
weird.
try to buy memberships, if it would bump them to you. How many people are in here? 12?
Well,
Like
maybe. Hold on.
if I
I
bought,
got
can I
this.
buy 10 memberships and then
I
that
don't
would
know.
cover? Who doesn't have a membership here? Joe doesn't even have a membership.
Well, look, I don't understand because from when I was reading it, it has to be based on how many subscribers you have because it says that not everybody, not every page is eligible on iPhone to have that option.
Oh, the
Only
iPhone has
select.
different requirements?
Yeah, it says only on the iOS system, right? Because remember, I sent you that comment when I typed it in. That was the thing that popped up. That comment that I copied and pasted in there. It said that only certain accounts can you do it with. So it has to be based on how many people. Like which would be weird. I don't understand why it would matter, but yeah.
All right, let me see. All right, purchasing memberships on an iOS device is not available on our channels, but we're continuously rolling out this option to more channels. Oh, so it probably hasn't been rolled out on my channel yet.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's weird. I don't understand why.
The join button isn't available on all platforms yet. So that's it's a janky YouTube thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand why.
yeah. So Jeff, are you gonna make a custom emote of the
Oh,
dog Jeff?
yeah, I tried to. It said it needs to be 1:1 aspect ratio. It wouldn't let me upload it.
Oh,
But
okay.
I
I
did
might need to.
experiment with trying. Leggy, it says you can go to the channel URL and then add /join at the end of it, and it'll take you to the membership window.
So so listen. So uh, Illumitami, right? We know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Tommy, right? So he has memberships, and I noticed that on his, right, he has like a little hyperlink on his page that you click, and it will bring you to it. Because if not, it doesn't
Oh,
give you the
maybe
option. Because I noticed that on his the other day when I
here.
was
What I'm
trying to.
gonna do, I'm gonna put my join link in the back chat and click it and see if it takes you there. Because I could maybe put that. Um, let's see, /join. Okay, try this, Leggy. And then I could put Here, if anybody else is having trouble, that's a join link, and then maybe I could put that in the video description.
Oh, Jeff, do you want to know when you made that face in the that I screen capped?
Um, yeah, if you want to, yeah, it might not mean anything, but yeah,
Yeah. It
you could
was
show me.
during your chat with Brooke after I left last night, and she was talking about like the diversity training and
Oh
all
yeah,
that stuff, and how they would segregate people by like white and black at that place, and you're just like, you could not believe it.
yeah. I mean, can y'all believe it? Like, I keep saying this shit's happening, and people kind of poo-poo me and try to make out like I'm overreacting. But she said 4 different times, like four. She managed to get out of one of them, but 3 other trainings, and it wasn't just black people. She said they had the Hispanic people in one room, the Asians, the black people, the white people, and they were all telling them different things. And she said the thing she remembers the white people being told was about white privilege. So this is happening.
Fact that
It's
they
not
just
only in the
segregated.
Sorry, I
policy.
was
I
reading
keep
what's
showing the
happening.
written policy. This is happening in real life. This policy is being enacted in these crazy ways.
But yeah, it was a funny face, and I'm like, we got to have this so that the fans can just spam it when um cool things happen.
They made an elf black? Oh, hang on. Let me see. Where's
Wasn't
the
there
Asian
always a black
elf?
elf? I thought there was always a black elf.
Why is there only a black elf? I want a Cajun elf. Let's see.
Well,
I feel
I mean, it's
underrepresented.
like the Little Mermaid, right? It's like nowadays, my kid growing up, my youngest kid knows the Little Mermaid different than what my kids know. My other 2 kids know the Little Mermaid. You know what I mean? My youngest Little Mermaid, her hair is a black mermaid with the red hair. My other 2 kids are the classic Ariel with the red hair. Well, so the other day the kids go they put on the original Little Mermaid, and my kid goes, "No, that's not Little Mermaid." "Yes, it is." "No, no, not the same color, Daddy. Not the same color." I'm like, okay.
So Plasma, I did screen cap one. It's in the Discord, but it needs to be made into a proper emoji.
Yeah, I don't know how to make emojis, but if people know how to make them and want to send them to me, I can upload them.
Can't we
Cause
Well,
do custom ones for
the
YouTube?
members get custom emojis.
Yeah, we
I
need to get that on YouTube.
I can make stickers. I'm taking
Oh,
screenshots, and
well,
then I
maybe
can
I'll
just
do that. I'll let it be a I'll community source it, and then the community can just submit the emojis they want, and that way
you.
it'll come from them. It'll be what they want.
Oh,
Because I
you
don't know
just
what
gotta
to
do
put.
some
I
weird
like
faces, yeah.
Plasma's ideas here. I did think about the rock symbol as one of them. I'd like as little of my face as possible because I want it to be about the community. Like we can make emojis that represent the different regulars. Like we'd have a Chuck emoji, a moose emoji, stuff like that, a leggy emoji.
Can someone tell me though? Cause I see your shirt. When the hell did the rainbow first get associated with the alphabet community?
When they
Can you
made the
can
flag, the original rainbow flag, which was supposed to be inclusive of everybody.
Yeah, but when was that? Cause like me, I
Um,
always think like tie dye, rainbow, like them colors
oh, the
and shit
hippies.
like that was always like hippie 60 things, like whatever, you know what I mean? Like I used to wear a lot of tie dye. Now fucking I don't wear tie dye because every time you wear tie dye now, somebody like, "I know you part of that alphabet community." And so I
First
don't.
introduced in 1979. That's the punk scene that happened there too. The gays
So they
adopted
took
in
the so
1978 and introduced in 79.
in '79 they were like, okay, we're gonna say the rainbow's ours, and that's gonna represent the gay
This
community.
guy named Gilbert Baker and some other people, they were activists. They designed the flag, um, and the colors were supposed to represent everybody. It represented like qualities, not different groups, but like life, healing, nature, serenity, spirit, etc.
But why the rainbow though? Like, why did they look at the rainbow and be like, all right, we'll
Because
make
it's
this
unity and diversity is the what it symbolizes.
And gay people are fabulous. Don't forget that.
And there was something called the Brotherhood flag.
fabulous.
There was something called the Brotherhood flag that was used. Let's see. The reason was, hang on. What is this Brotherhood flag? Oh, never mind.
How do you
I'm
feel
looking at
about
something else.
the imposition of the trans and BLM chevrons onto the pride flag?
Oh, they ruined it. That's what I'm saying. There was no need for any. If they understood the message of the flag, there was no need for any of that because all the colors were already included. So they completely destroyed the original message of the flag. They turned it
Well,
into
it's like
something else,
all
like they
these
did with
fucking
the movement.
these black blue flags with the fucking the red line or whatever the fuck it is. Like
The blue
them
line.
people that fly them flag, whatever. But I
Oh
feel like
wait, no,
sometimes it's
don't share
black. Aren't
Discord
they
because
like
there's
black and
Okay.
blue with a red line?
private stuff in there.
Okay. I was just gonna show the
But
pog face. But
anyway, uh,
I think
anything
I
that
have.
wears anybody that flies a flag other than the actual United States flag, it's technically an act of treason. I don't know if anybody actually truly realizes that. Like you're technically
interesting.
only if
Doesn't
you're
it
gonna
have to be the flag of a nation? I don't even know if that's true. Let's see.
because like
Because we have free
you're not.
speech.
No, you can burn the flag.
No, I don't think
I
you're
want to
allowed to
fact
legally.
check that.
The only time you're supposed to burn a flag is when you're doing an actual flag burning ceremony and you dispose of them right. You gotta like, and then you play taps and all that shit when they're burning them.
Yeah,
We
we did
do.
that when I was in Boy Scouts once.
I was gonna say they do that. My wife's the scout leader and shit, so they do all that shit once a year when they go and put out all the flags on the veterans' graves. They take all the old ones and we'll hold a flag burning ceremony and we'll burn them.
Well, the rules I'm looking at says you should only. It's like flag etiquette. It's not really rules, but it said you should only have one country's flag per flagpole. All other countries' flags should be flown at the same vertical height. Technically, you should fly the flag on the left if you're looking at. So it seems like they have guidelines for how to fly other flags. It doesn't say anything about treason. That might be some misinformation.
Could be.
Because that just seems weird. Like that nobody's been arrested for treason yet for flying. I have my Acadian flag, my Cajun flag. I hope this is not treason. Because
Well,
if
I'm
you
talking
put
about
this
as far as
together with my Jemimas, I could maybe
well,
have the
that's not.
feds busted but down my
I'm
door
talking about
any
as far
second.
as flying like taking a flag that appears to be an American flag, but it and alter it. I don't think you're supposed to do that. I don't think legally, are you? You're
I
not.
think there's like ceremonial etiquette around the flag, but I don't think any of it is law.
Oh,
Because they had
maybe.
the Supreme Court case where they said we could burn the flag. So if they let you set it on fire, it seems like they're not going to be picky about all this other stuff because you could just burn it. If they start fussing about it, just get a
Yeah.
lighter out and burn it and say there,
Oh, I can
problem
say
solved.
someone burns a flag in front of me, even as much as just because of the pride I have
Well,
for what.
just burn a gay flag back.
Well, no, I'm just saying, someone burns a flag, they're probably gonna catch a fucking fist to the face.
Well,
I
I don't
can't.
think violence
That
is
shit would piss me off.
the answer.
Yeah, I know, but that would piss me off. That would piss
Well,
me off.
it's
No
okay for it to
violence.
piss you off. Just try to contain the fist. Yeah, violence is bad. We're better than violence. I know America is a very violent place and it was founded on violence, but I think we do better without it.
Mm-hmm. It's hard not to be violent when you're American. You know, I have this desire to vote for Trump surely because of my desire to be violent. You know.
You know, they told I think about they talk about World War II and how that's the greatest generation. That's just because
Mhm.
it's the greatest generation because that was the generation that had a true work ethic. They're the ones that once they come back, they're the ones that really built the infrastructure of the fucking
Mhm.
United States, and all that. I mean, that's why you have the suburbs, is because of them people like that there. And they
Yeah,
had good values, but you think about the shit that they had to do. They had to do some grimy shit to win that war, in the long run. They really did. We did some shit that was just as grimy as the rest of them. But I mean, that's the way war is. I mean, but
Oh my
still,
God.
you think about it. You
is
got
EQ
you
even a thing?
uh,
Like,
what?
is that just a not
It's
a lot said
it's a
What?
EQ?
thing conceptually. Like,
What?
Okay, I don't.
and people mean, well, there's the emotional intelligence. I did a whole stream on it. There is a concept of emotional intelligence. It can refer to many different things depending on what you're describing with emotional intelligence. But I don't know if there's a scientific validity to it.
Okay, I just sort of feel like it's something like really socially neurotic people who aren't very bright used to try and feel like they're smart or something. Oh, I have high EQ though.
I'm not smart, but my emotional intelligence is high.
Yeah,
Intuitards.
that's usually the only time I ever hear about EQ.
I just assume I've eaten some lead somewhere as a child. I had pica, and I assume that I'm inbred. I assume
I
at least those two things.
I drank well water, so I don't think I have much lead poisoning. I wasn't on city water, so my brain ended up very very good. I have a great brain, the best brain.
Dude,
Nobody
so
has a better brain.
Jeff, look this up. Look look up Cutler Cutler Maine Naval Base, right? And look up uh contaminants or something
Who?
like that.
Contaminants?
Yeah, water contaminants. Because there's this thing in the Cutler area where, because from like that like that foam, that fire extinguishing foam and shit like that there, uh, there's a bunch of other forever chemicals and shit that they've poured out and into the ground and all that seeped into it. And it's like way above the norms. Like a lot of people are getting cancer and shit, and they've tied it to the fact that it's
Oh
contaminated
yeah,
from.
probably. We have that in Louisiana too with the plant. They call it Cancer Alley, and we grew up with chemical plants. Our air is brown. The town I live in is you breathing all that stuff in all
Yeah.
day long.
Oh wow, there's like some problems with YouTube. I'm seeing comments that make it into the chat that didn't make it into YouTube.
Oh, interesting.
So like the one about that Plasma said, we're all violent, lead poisoned, and trans. That didn't make it into YouTube.
What? Did it get filtered out? Do
Well,
you have it set to live chat?
some of my yeah, I
Oh,
believe I
Joe,
do.
you might have it set. Do you have it set to live chat? Because it's showing up on my end.
I was gonna
Oh,
say, if you
okay.
have it set to top messages
Yeah,
or
at the
all,
top it says top chat or live chat.
Oh, there it
yeah,
is. Okay, maybe that's why I was having problems before.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, I
because I've
wish they would.
noticed that.
I wish they would toggle it to live because that's the one that's most useful. It like viewers sometimes want to only see but the users definitely want to see their whole chat. So I don't know why they don't just default it to that.
Okay, that's the issue then.
Yeah, I have to change it every single time. Like even if you like navigate away from the page and come back, you have to change it again. It's
Yeah.
very fussy.
Well, now I'm definitely about to shake my fist at the sky.
Right. Or it should stay. Once you change it, it should stay. You should have to keep changing it on every video. But it's YouTube. I mean, they get the big bucks for this. I find all of the platforms very like from a user perspective, they're very crappy. They're kind of cobbled to. They're like MySpace level tech.
MySpace. Ah, good old days.
Yeah, it really is. They're so kind of little annoyances on YouTube because they just keep building over existing features. I guess it's hodgepodge.
Well, it's like the YouTube app on my phone. I have a iPhone 15. My wife has an iPhone 13. But the app on my phone looks different than the app on her phone.
Oh, just from being
Same
different
thing with
phones.
same thing with Facebook and I think what there's another thing that looks different too. I was like, what the fuck? You wouldn't think it would, but it does.
Yeah, those lousy interfaces taking our jobs.
It just doesn't seem like billion-dollar companies could, couldn't put out a better product than this little crappy Tinker Toy version of technology that they cobbled together.
I know.
Well,
What were they
but
thinking?
but then but I guess then you're gonna have to pay for it instead of having to
Yeah,
you
but
know
they
what I
have
mean?
the fucking money. Like, put out a
They do have
product
the
that
money.
justifies billions of dollars.
Yeah, I want my welfare to come from corporations instead of the government, right? Because corporations are accountable.
I mean, you think about how much YouTube is paying like some of their top creators, right? The the channels and shit like that there, and you think about how much money they're making because we know they pay pennies on the dollar, you know, and shit. So, I mean, you would have to have a lot of serious views
Well,
to
I
live
think
in
we
chat.
we we could find a way to make something like at least a living. Especially if this is the new TV. If people are moving from TV and radio to this is an uncaptured market.
Yeah,
So let's give them something worth switching for.
you know,
Exactly.
there's I see some of them podcasts or whatever you want to call them, YouTube pages and shit that have these shows every morning, every afternoon, and like they have the format, and like if you want to get up on panel and shit, like it's like I think it's like $10. $10 gets you like 5 minutes, and
Oh
like and then
wow,
so on and so on. Yeah.
they're selling.
But they also have like thousands of fucking people in chat too. Like, you know what I mean? It ain't just like a couple hundred. We're talking like 2, 3 thousand fucking people in chat.
That almost
So,
seems too big. You lose that intimacy and that
Hmm.
community feel.
but that's the difference though. Them guys are making some serious cash. You know what I mean? Like I watched one show. Within like an hour, they were up over $500. Like between like super chat, super stickers, people paying to go up on panel. Like,
I was in Andrew's chat one day, and this guy came in, and he kept super chatting like 1,000 here, 2,000, another 1,000. Like he was just, and he went in there for weeks. Like every day he was in there. He loved Andrew's channel so much. He's like, I want to be your patron. I want to help you grow this channel. The dude he gave Andrew like $1,000 or something to buy pizza for his viewers, and Andrew was just sending pizza to people's houses because this guy
Oh,
was
wow.
pouring all this money at him.
oh, I think I heard you tell him this story before. Or somebody tell him this story before.
Yeah, I need one of those angels. Come and grow a mental health space.
Hmm.
Yep, not laws. Yes, I have dated. That's like half most of my dating pool.
See, as I said, sitting here, this is therapy right here, Jeff. Sitting right here where I've been sitting. Why
Yes,
not?
I agree. It has definitely been for me. Wow, do y'all have like the all the seasons where it changes color?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have that here in
They,
North Carolina.
they, they really have changed. Don't they up in Washington? Like,
Is that your house?
no, this
Like
ain't
your
my
your
house.
your yard, your property, whatever?
No.
Um, it changes a little bit here, I guess, but not like those New England colors or East Coast colors.
You got all those evergreens over there.
Yeah, probably so. Like the landscaping in the residential neighborhoods, people do all this beautiful landscaping, and that changes colors throughout the seasons.
In
But we don't
fact,
have like the sweeping trees
that's probably why it was called Evergreen College, because of the
because
area.
it's always green
Hmm.
for like ever.
I wonder how Evergreen College is doing these
And it's
days.
evergreen because the kids never grow up either. They keep them infantilized. The whole it's like a prolonged
They're
infancy.
all Peter Pan. They never
Yeah,
grow up.
yeah, and they want to call us the Lost Boys.
Well, we're all lost. That's what it is to
All
be
of
alive.
Generation X is that's why I want to talk to Gen Xers that have made it. How did you become successful in this lost world we grew up with? I want to talk to Gen Xers that have made it.
Everyone I know that's your age that has money and has, a pretty decent
They
life.
sold out.
No, they've worked their ass the fuck off.
Oh.
Like, you know what I mean? They've put in 14, 15-hour fucking
How did
days.
they keep their jobs with all the Karens and woke stuff and all that? Because Gen Xers, we weren't raised that way.
Well, I mean, I wasn't raised that way either, so.
Well, yeah, but you don't work in a job with but there's not a bunch of Karens on the lobster boat.
Well, look, the only job I've ever been fired from, I worked at Sears, right? And it was my part-time job. I was in the Air Force, and it was my part-time job, right? So, like, I was in there, and I was in uniform, right? I was on my lunch break, and I went
What
in to
did you
get
do
some.
at Sears?
I was a cashier at Sears,
Oh, okay.
right? So, anyways, there was a girl there that worked there that, I was into. So, I was on my lunch break, I went in and got my check, and I was standing there talking to her. And we were talking, and I used the term bitching in hell, right? Of course, I mean, I was in uniform, but either way, I used the term like, that's bitching, what a hell, that was a hell of a ride or something like that. Or, like, you know what I mean? Like, just talking to her.
Hmm.
And this woman, she come up and she said something to me, about how, I used profanity in uniform and all that. And I'm just thinking, man, you've never met a sailor, have you? But, but anyway,
So Sears shouldn't really hire sailors and put them on the sales
I mean,
floor.
I was in the Air Force, but I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? Like people they always say cliche with the people in the Navy,
Yeah,
they swear a lot.
you can
So I'm just
curse like a
thinking,
sailor.
I'm like, whatever. So later that night, I had to go I was working, right, at Sears. Come in, well, that same woman was back into Sears. She noticed I was working there. She went and told my manager that I was there, right? My
Like
manager,
that's the guy that said bitches. Why is he still working here?
so she pulls me in, and so my manager goes, were you in the store earlier today? I go, yeah. She goes, did you use the term bitching in hell at some point? I go, yeah.
Yeah,
I go, your point's what? She goes, you can't
you're
do that.
fired.
I go, what do you mean I can't do that? I go, I wasn't even working for you guys. I was in my Air Force uniform, right? I go, this woman had no way until she come
Did
back
you
in the
tell her the Air
store.
Force didn't have a problem with it? Why do you?
So, anyways, long story short, I got fucking fired for saying bitching to hell on my lunch break from the Air Force. Not even fucking with
Yeah,
my
that'll
Sears
teach you to
badge.
go into your workplace when you're not on the clock.
I go, yeah, right?
That's
I go, that's what
tempting
I get. That's what I
fate.
get for telling a
Yeah.
story to the
Stay
chick I work with.
away
Yeah.
from the job site when you don't have
Yeah.
to be there.
Yeah, I
Lesson
would not
learned.
go to the like the workplace socials at this one place I worked recently. And they'd be like, Joe, why do you want to go? And I'm like, why would I go? It's all the risk of a workplace interaction gone wrong, and I'm not even getting fucking paid to be
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, it's all risk and very little gain. And so Leggy, I still don't think you should be fired for being off the clock and not even in your work
Well,
uniform.
I didn't either. You know what I
I would have
mean?
raised I would have fought I would have
I
raised
think I think I got
hell.
fired more because I questioned her about like
Yeah, you question her
I,
authority.
I
You
questioned
challenged
her
her.
when
They
she
don't
was
like that.
talking to me about it. I go like, "What are you talking?" I mean, this
I,
woman was quite a bit older than me, and she was, uh,
she
uh,
wasn't gonna control you.
and she was a uh Asian lady, so she didn't really like it when I talked back to her. But
Oh.
still, because I was like, "This is stupid." I wasn't even you sassing
I've
me,
gotten fired by an Asian lady before. Actually, I quit before she fired me.
dude. My best job was at a Chinese restaurant, dude. Best job I ever
Where
had. The
was it
Chinese.
Asians?
Dude, yeah, he come right from
Oh,
Hong Kong. He come here in 1983 from Hong Kong to Presque Isle, Maine. I go, Jesus. I go, that's a hell of a fucking place to move from Hong Kong to fucking Aroostook County, Maine.
and he
Jesus
didn't say
Christ.
get out of my restaurant with all that profanity. You're driving away
No,
the bitches.
no, dude. He wicked nice guy. If you were a hard worker, like somebody that like the lineman, right? We had a power outage and transformer blew. Well, it was out in between VIP and the Chinese restaurants where it was. So they were out back fixing that transformer. He goes, I don't know what the hell's going on here. Here we go. He goes, you come in, okay? You get some food. You good workers. You good workers. Okay, fuck you. Go back to work. I'm like,
I like him
what?
already.
But he would do it to me all the time. He'd be like, and then one day he goes, right? He goes, you smoke wacky tobacco?
He called it wacky
I
tobacco.
go, I go,
That's the
oh, I
the
go, you
most
mean,
Americanized
I
phrasing
go,
he could
I go,
pull off.
you mean pot? He goes, yeah. He goes, yeah. I go, you smoke pot? He goes, yeah. He goes, you bring one to Mel. Charlie here, smoke one with you. He goes, and I do coke too. I go, yeah, not me, Charlie. I'm all set with that. But this man would fucking, dude, I'd come in the restaurant at 8 o'clock in the morning, right? This motherfucker would already
For
have a six-pack,
they serve
pack of,
breakfast,
well,
Chinese
no,
breakfast
no, but I'd
oh,
come in and, because he was a buffet, so you'd come in, prep, do the dishes,
at 8.
all,
Oh, I see. Okay.
because they opened at 10, so. So, but anyways, he'd already be a six-pack of that Tenchi in. It's like Chinese Heineken. It's not bad, actually. But, yeah, I'm dead serious. And then by 12 o'clock, him and the other cook would be passed out in the fucking corner, right? So then I'd go start, need something for the buffet or whatever, and I'd try to wake them up, and they'd be, "Rah."
This is
Then
better than Garrison Keeler.
I'd go cook, right? Go start to cook. The other Chinese dude, he'd come in. No, you don't cook in this kitchen. What? Yeah. Like they didn't believe that an American should be in the kitchen cooking Chinese food in a Chinese owned restaurant.
They're probably right.
I was like, well, I mean, yeah, maybe, but dude, like, I'm dead serious. Him, John was his name. I mean, not his real name, his American name. And Charlie there, they got into the fight over me working in the kitchen, right? Dude, I'm dead serious. They had the meat cleaver out going at it with each other. John quit. I'm dead serious. John quit. He went
Wow.
back to New York. But like
This is
it was
better than a
very
movie. I don't even know
dude, it
what
was a
movie
very
I would
weird,
watch.
a very, very weird fucking scenario. He had these workers, he'd go to New York for order to go pick up his supplies for the restaurant, right? He'd come back with these workers, and then he had these rooms. He had these rooms downstairs. They were like just a little bit bigger than I can imagine than a jail cell. Like what's a jail cell? Like 6x6. So these were probably like 8x8, maybe 9x9. Yeah, 8x8. They were 8x8. They were a sheet of plywood by a sheet of plywood. That's what they were. So I can imagine he had 10 rooms. And I just down in his bottom of his house, and I just thinking this motherfucker's running like an illegal fucking ring or something like that. but you never have more than like 3 people
This is
in the
all in
restaurant area.
Maine, like rural Maine.
Yeah, dude,
Dang.
dude, they've had within the last year, dude, they've had 3 marijuana grill busts, right? That are all tied to the Chinese triad or whatever the fuck it is over there. Like dead serious, you can look this shit up. Like, and they're right in the newspaper. It goes illegal Chinese grows, marijuana grows. I'm just like, what the fuck? But yeah,
It's not
they've had like
illegal. It's undocumented.
so. Like, I'm not even making this shit up.
Let me look that up. How Chinese marijuana operations cropped up in small town America. Um, a new phenomena is alarming Maine officials. Criminal enterprises growing black market marijuana.
Yeah, dude, I'm dead serious. Like, dude, there was a picture of it, and how this fucking one place never burned down, I don't
And
know.
this
They
is
had so
Boston Globe and MSN that I'm getting this from, by the way. So it's legit, or as legit as they get stuff. Carmel, Maine?
Carmel.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was one in Carmel.
Oh, you know how they caught him? The electricity bill.
Yeah, dude. That's how a lot of people get busted around here, because you get all of a sudden it's a house, then all
It
of a
was a
sudden
chicken farm in a town of 3,000 people, and they're like, this bill is suspiciously high for that area.
yeah. I think there was one in.
And they put up a power pole on the property. Like, they bought the property and put up a power pole right away. That was a tip off too. And the electricity's jumped to $7,000 from $600 a month.
Yeah, like I'm not making this shit up. It's crazy to think, and it's fucking legal, both medical and recreational here. So like,
Yeah, so why is it even a market if it's there's not
so
like
it's
a
in
black
there.
market for alcohol, is there?
Anybody's selling, if anybody's selling and buying marijuana on the black market, I wouldn't fucking buy it. It's
Right,
probably
like
laced with
who
something.
would buy
Like
if
dead
you could go
serious.
to a recreational store and get stuff that you know is good and safe? Who would even fool with the black market anymore?
Dude,
Weed's not that expensive.
I haven't called anybody or been like, hey, can you get me a bag in probably fucking like 5 years? You know what I mean? Because there's
Looks
no
like it's
need to.
happening in Oklahoma too.
Like, I'm just thinking, if you're still buying black market pot, you're buying some of the shittiest, nastiest shit, or you're paying way, way too much.
It says it brings in several $1,000,000 a year.
Well, yeah, because they ship it out.
Oh, so they're not selling it to Mainers.
No, no.
They're
A
just
lot of it
using your
gets shipped out.
land.
I don't believe they're selling it to Mainers. That I haven't heard. I hear that it's getting packaged and sent out.
Dang. Like, don't they have entire countries that can do that? Like, can't they go do that in South America or Mexico? Why do they have to come to the U.S. and Maine to grow their weed? I guess
Like
because we're
crazy.
letting them. It's like the
Well,
trolls.
it's like
They're
my
not
kid the
kicking
other
them
day
off the
goes,
paddle.
like, because up here, I don't know how it is elsewhere, but up here, a lot of the nail salons are owned by the Asians, right? And my kid the other day goes, why is that? And I go, that is a very good question. Why does it, like up here, it does seem like if you go, it is owned and or majority the workers are of Asian descent. You know what I mean?
Moose, what's going on in Maine? Are the Chinese taking over?
Oh shit, you see
Don't
that
get me
eagle?
wrapped
Hey,
up in
hey,
that
zoom in. You
stuff.
see the eagle? Look at the eagle.
Wait, where? An eagle just
Look at the
now?
eagle. Look at
Hang
the
on.
eagle.
Where?
See all
That's
them
the. Oh,
birds?
wow, that's the
There's an
eagle?
eagle. There's an
There's more
eagle.
than one.
No. There's only
Oh.
one eagle, I believe.
What are
But
the
they're
other ones?
chasing the eagle away.
What are the other birds?
I think. Look, they all. Oh no, they are all eagles.
Wow!
No
I didn't
shit.
predict this
Look at
morning
that.
either. This wasn't on the bingo.
Oh
I've
wow.
never seen that.
A whole
Whoa.
swarm of eagles. What do they call them? A
Oh no,
flock?
those are crows.
Oh,
Those are
you
crows,
got me
aren't they?
excited. I thought we
Are
were
those
seeing.
crows or them female eagles? Those could be female
I'm like, there's
eagles.
an election coming up. The Eagles are trying to
Folks,
tell
I
me
don't
this is
know.
something.
this
What
is
the
what
fuck?
happens when you smoke a lot of weed. You
No,
can't
there
tell
is
the
yeah.
one
difference
eagle.
between an
There's a
eagle
fact. I
Chinese
know for a
black
fact.
market weed.
No. There is one eagle for a fact.
Oh, there is an actual eagle,
There is one eagle.
and the rest are crows.
Well, it's either crows or they're the female eagles.
So what are we about to watch here?
I don't know, but we'll get out. So I'm going to show you this eagle. Yeah, get a good view of him.
Oh my God, you go and find the eagle.
Hold on.
So back when I owned my hotel, I'd be mowing the lawn, and there was a bald eagle that would follow me. It would like fly over me every once in a while, and it would just I don't know what it would be doing. But
Wow, the same eagle every day.
well, eagles generally they nest in the same spot, and it's only a male and a female, and then the
Oh right,
babies.
Oh
So
no,
it's
you know what those are? Those are turkey vultures.
not eagles.
No, those are turkey vultures. The eagle, I
Vultures.
think, done
Man,
gone over. I think it's done gone over this way.
does that mean there's a dead creature?
Good chance of it. Because they got a red face on these
Maybe it's a
fucking
body.
things.
Maybe we're gonna find a body live on stream that would
Jo-
only.
Joe's like Joe's sitting here like, man, why can't we just play Monopoly?
We can,
No.
yeah, Moose, are you in?
I said Friday night, baby.
You think? Well, we need to talk to Vinny Pots and Pans if you're out there, and then if we could get
Oh
two
yeah,
more
that's what that
people by
is.
Friday.
Mm-hmm. So are you going to be one of the players, Jeff?
Yeah, or should I be?
Okay.
Or is it
Yeah,
better
it's
for me to
fine.
be neutral?
People might be more likely to pay if you're one of the players.
Yeah, I really hate
play
Monopoly,
with
so
you.
they'll probably pay just to see me suffer.
Yeah.
Well, Moose, what's up? How you been?
I'm doing good, man. Doing good. The weather's really nice. Last couple days, it started out really nasty, and then the midday, sun came out and saved the day.
No loss. Are some gays with money? The A gays. Where are they? Well, how you're still doing the store thing?
Yeah, yeah. I decided I'm gonna do that over winter. I was given a car to borrow over winter if I continue working there. So
Oh, okay. So you won't have to do the motorcycle.
yeah, it
What?
doesn't. The motorcycle doesn't really work in the snow.
Yeah. What happened
And
with the
he'll be
city
here
thing?
sooner
Are
than
you
you think.
still
What happened with what? The city?
Yeah.
Well, I think I was too honest with them.
Hmm. There you go.
Well, that's fine. That's
No, I
totally
know,
fine.
but people talk about government and corporations, but they filter out people that would be in there telling the truth about things.
Of course. That's yeah. Yeah.
So I'm not saying it's corrupt, but I am saying that they do filter out a certain type of people that would have it be more transparent than it probably is. Hotel. Oh, maybe that's the other one I was trying to think of. I played one at a board game night, and actually won that one. I think it might have been Hotel. Well, I think Leggy's off chasing eagles or vultures.
He must be. He really got excited about it. I never played the board
Well,
game called Hotel.
no, I'm right here. I'm right here.
Oh, okay. Did you find the eagle?
Yeah, they chased it off. Way off.
Oh, so
He's
they
over
were
by.
after the eagle.
Yeah, The eagle's fucking huge. Fucking biggest bird out there.
Sorry, I'm trying to decide what I'm gonna make for dinner.
What's
I
your
wanted to make
options?
I wanted to make some pulled pork sandwiches. I got some fresh baked loaves of bread from a new company that wants to come into our store, and so they dropped off a whole bunch of samples
Oh wow.
and I yeah, so like I mean the bread's nice and soft and like you know what I mean, it's like right out of the oven kind of
Oh
thing.
my god.
So I don't know,
Yeah,
you know,
you definitely want to do something with it.
Yeah, we
yeah,
should
man.
zoom in. I can't.
Leggy, are you like on shrooms right now, bro?
Leggy, you high?
You high on shrooms, bro? You enjoying nature out there?
Dude, what? I'm trying to figure out what they're fucking after, but
You know what Leggy's
there
doing?
has to be something. Maybe a
Leggy is a
detective or
lazy
something.
hunter. And Leggy is a lazy hunter. What he does is he waits for something to get killed, and then he'll follow the vultures, and then
Yeah.
he'll scoop up whatever's dead and bring it back to the house and cook it up.
No, I don't even have to do that. I just sit right here, wait for them to come out down by that tree right there, and then just fucking pick it up.
Leggy, or were you just like driving around and parked at a random field?
No, I've been coming to this field since I was a kid.
Oh, okay. So this is like one of your spots.
Yeah.
That's not the field of dreams, is it?
No.
It's the field where eagles go to die.
No, they chased it up. It's way the fuck over there to that point over there.
Oh, plasma. This
So
is
you
like
asked a bunch
Danish
of
slow TV.
questions.
Do what?
Oh wait,
Oh
my
yeah,
shit's
take
gonna.
care, Joe. We'll see you again. I'll be doing others today.
Tell us about you, Jeff. What have you been up to? What are you working on? What are your
I,
thoughts lately?
I've been up to this.
Nope, 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 nope.
Keeping
Nope.
the street
Oh,
going, keeping the community up up and running,
what do you mean
and
by that?
watching movies and stuff. Generation X. That's what I've been doing. I have been immersing myself in Generation X to try to see if there's a way to help these millennials. Or you're a millennial, right? Or are you Gen X?
That's to
Oh,
you, Moose.
what's up, Leggy? Sorry, my internet switched over.
Oh, are you a millennial or Gen X?
I think I'm a millennial. I'm 86.
Oh yeah, but you're probably culturally more Gen X.
Culturally, I'm more Gen X.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, we didn't find the roadkill. We created the roadkill. We hit a chicken coming home from dinner one night, and my grandpa stopped the car. And my uncle got out and got the chicken. It was still alive. It was flapping around, and he had it in the back seat, and he wrung its neck, and then they went home and they made a gumbo with it. So Xenial, is that the Gen X, like the window between Gen X and millennial? Maybe that's who we need. We need some Xenial
I thought. See, I always
allies.
thought there was a. I thought there was a Y. Wasn't there a Gen Y?
I think millennial and is the same thing as Gen Y. Xenials are late 70s, early 80s. So yeah, it's the cusp of Gen X and millennial. They say it ends at 83 though, but y'all could still be honorary Xenials. Y'all are outliers anyway. Y'all don't have to fit the category.
Well, it's 2024. We make the categories now.
Right. Yes, that's a base Gen X way of thinking right there. That's what we did. We made our own. We weren't stuck with what the adults left us because we could make our own categories. And now I guess the millennials are doing that in a way, but my God, look at the categories they're coming up with.
Well,
I don't really like being classified as anything, you know? Like I don't fit into any of these boxes. Like I listen to all kinds of shit. I listen to, anything from fucking Pink Floyd, Jimi Hendrix and stuff, all the way to like, the Scorpions and fucking,
Rock
death
me
metal and
dark.
fucking rap and hip hop and like fucking folk music and then reggae. Like, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
That's
I'm
very
open
Gen
to a
X
good
because the
adventure.
millennials are not listening to any of that. So even that's Gen X. That eclecticism.
Yeah, man. There's a cool band I've seen a few times. The Devil Makes Three.
Ooh, I like the name. It's a local band.
No, they're like a folk band or whatever.
Oh yeah, I have them pulled up.
Uh, they have
The
like
past
a
is a
singing
ghost, but we're
bass.
chasing tomorrow. Here, I'll drop their channel.
There's all kinds of good music out there, man. All kinds of good things to do, fun things. I don't know. I think the new generations are like they're stifled by the technology.
Hmm. They're in the Matrix. I agree. I think so. And that's maybe where we can help them. Like how to use their technology in more creative ways that's not as stifling. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I
instead of
remember
like,
Creed.
oh man, Creed. Oh man, I think I got that CD for one of my birthdays one year. Can you take me higher? And then he ended up being like some drug addict and stuff. It was hilarious.
But they're on a comeback. They're on a comeback.
Creed
That's
is?
fine,
Yeah,
man. They were.
yeah, they've been
I
touring.
mean, you can't tell me that song didn't like lift your spirits, man.
Yeah, they just did a before they started touring and shit like 6 months ago. They did one of them X in the studio on XM or whatever, where they did like a live set. I watched it on YouTube. It wasn't bad. It sounded pretty good. And then I watched. I mean, it's interesting. So
Yeah, most of those bands are still kicking from our generation. They're either dead or they're still going.
well, I've noticed that a lot of these bands that kind of faded out in like pretty much after like 2005, 2006. They're starting to really make a comeback again.
Well, The Cure has a new album coming out after forever, and the Rolling Stones just put out one of their best albums ever, and the Pixies have a new album coming out. So they're all.
Fucking
It's like
Stones,
the
man.
times just don't ever end.
The Stones are gonna fucking keep making music. They're gonna fucking croak playing music.
Probably.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Oh, right. AI. I forgot about that. Why is it rejecting my statement? This is fucked up. Come on.
Fucked up,
It
son.
usually does it when there's a little. All right. What's the term that it's rejecting? Probably shoot. Um, let's see if that's it. It won't let me say the word shoot.
Well,
No, it's still rejecting it. Wow. Okay, I said my uncle also used to shoot quails and squirrels out of the trees and cook them for supper, and it won't let me type that. And the only word it could possibly be blocking is shoot, unless it's blocking supper, because it's too redneck.
yeah, okay.
Supper. You can't even say
Hey,
the word
hey.
supper. That'd be
So,
hilarious.
hey, so Moose, if someone says dinner to you, what do you think? What do you think of if somebody says dinner?
Yep, I changed shoot to hunt.
Dinner?
Dinner.
Dinner. I like
Yeah,
dinner. What
Dinner.
do
yeah,
I think?
yeah.
I mean, what do you mean? What am I supposed to think?
I mean, what comes to mind? Is dinner the same as supper?
Yeah.
Hey, the hell if I know.
No.
What did you
Dinner.
grow up with? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
No. No. Breakfast, dinner, supper.
Yes, that's what we grew up with breakfast, dinner, and supper.
Yeah.
We didn't have lunch. Lunch was not a thing.
Yeah.
It
I
was
mean,
dinner.
lunch was always interchangeable, but I mean,
The school called it lunch because you had to pay for your school lunch, but um, everyone else called it dinner. Breakfast, dinner, and supper.
yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Second breakfast. I don't know. We were latchkey kids. We just ate when we were hungry. We didn't even have like actual meals. When you were hungry, you went and grabbed something out of the cabinet and then sat in front of the TV and ate it.
Sunday morning, dad would get up and make sausage, gravy, and biscuits.
Mm.
Uh, and then every night we would have supper. And then usually we'd have on Sunday night, my mother would usually cook. Well, we'd always have a family dinner on
So
Sunday.
you had two parents in the home, and you had parents that cooked.
Yeah.
Nice.
I tried to
Did,
cook, but Jesus Christ, nobody fucking ever eats anything nowadays. Like last night, I cooked my flank steak. Me and my oldest kid ate the shit out of the flank steak. But the wife was like, I wanted it well done. But I'm like, you can't cook a flank steak well done. You just can't do it.
oh yeah, how did your anniversary go, by the way?
It was good. It was all right.
Oh, okay.
It was good.
Does it make you want to do 10 more years or whatever long it is?
I mean, it was a good day. I mean, I guess
Okay.
there was no arguing. I spent a lot of money, but I didn't
And
really
you
do
got a good
fucking shit.
steak.
I went as far as fucking Ellsworth, for Christ's sakes, which was not the plan, but it's what happened. So I went to go buy a couch, and then I never bought a couch either. So I was like, what the
For
fuck?
the anniversary?
Well, no, I mean, just because
Just you
because
need
I
a
want a
couch.
new couch.
Not lost. Cut it out.
What? What'd you say?
Well, how we doing, yo?
What do you mean? How we
Is
doing?
it
I'm
time
doing
for a
good.
break or should
I
we
don't
keep
know.
going?
Well, it's probably only yeah, it's probably the only time I got. So
Oh,
so
okay. Well, you can keep hanging out.
okay. And fucking birds, man. They chased that fucking eagle off. He was gone. Well, not gone, but
So the eagle's
gone.
gone. The eagle has
He's landed.
not
He's on top of
unlanded.
this tree. So I said I wish I could zoom in because he's right on top of the tree, sitting.
Wait, you have that fancy iPhone and you can't zoom?
Well, not when I'm on panel.
Oh, it won't zoom your camera even when you're on
No,
StreamYard.
no. If it does, I don't know how. I haven't figured it out.
Because on mine, I think I just like move it with my finger like that, and it zooms it in.
I don't
But
know.
I haven't tried it on StreamYard. Actually, I think I did when I was streaming the fireworks. I might have tried to zoom.
Nope.
I don't
It ain't
remember.
working.
It seems like I could.
What are you talking about? Zoom?
He's trying to zoom in on the eagle from his iPhone, and he
The
said he
eagle's
can't
sitting on
from
top of the fucking
StreamYard.
tree, but I can't zoom in enough to fucking get it sitting on top of the tree because it's
So
quite a ways off compared to
if
where
you
I'm
hit the
sitting.
more button and then you hit settings and then you go to camera and then you click on camera and then you go to back telephoto camera.
What? Hold on. Settings, camera.
And then now click There should be a
Telephoto camera?
yeah. Do the telephoto.
Oh, and then we get to see the eagle. Yay!
No, I can't tell where the fucking zoom. He's. Yeah, it's still not quite far enough.
Oh,
There's that one tree dead center that's fucking just sticks. He's gonna move to the top of that fucking tree.
the
Sitting.
one that the vultures are flying around
Yeah,
to the right.
yeah, he's sitting right.
Yeah,
He's sitting right there.
man, they really want him.
They're darting at him. Oh, they'll fucking drive. They'll drive him the fuck off, man. They really will. And fucking motherfuckers, dude, you'll see him out in the bay. You'll be hauling out in the bay, and you'll have an eagle or whatever flying around. The seagulls will fly away, come back with fucking crows, and fucking they'll chase the fucking eagle off.
Wow, birds have their own little like politics going on, don't they? Their own little bird
Like,
society,
I'm dead
like
serious.
bird gang warfare.
It's just like they got them fucking salmon pins out in the bay. And them stupid ass seagulls will sit right on top of them pins all fucking day trying to get them fish jumping. And they can't get in because there's a fucking net. But they don't stop them. You'll see them dive and try, and then you'll see fucking seagulls like sticking out of these nets and shit. It's like, what the hell?
Is that where the phrase bird brain comes from?
Probably. Oh, better lose. Not a lot happening, is there really?
No, it's kind of a chill day.
It's a slow day, dude. It's cold
Yeah,
outside.
it
It was
really
like
is.
37 when I woke up.
Oh, damn, that is. It looks so nice out to be so cold.
Oh, it's nice now. It's nice now, but I woke up at like 3:30 in the morning. So
Dang.
Oh, fuck.
How's your little cabin going?
we just had some more work done to it. Another bunch of money spent. But somebody's rented it. They're in there. They're loving it. Life's good.
Well, I hope you recover some of
Oh
it.
yeah, it just takes time, you know. A lot of people don't understand all the costs involved with everything these days.
All kinds of cost.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hello.
is that?
How you doing?
And lumber, man, lumber went fucking
Wait, let me
sky
hang on.
high during the pandemic.
What's going on?
Way high.
Huh?
What is
Nothing?
this?
Zatoichi,
That was
the skeleton,
one day I was at work
wears
and
a crown.
and I found this packing material, this pink packing material, so I just put it on my head.
This is so Gen X.
Just curious. Does anybody else hear Bob from Bob's Burger when you listen to this fella right here?
John Benjamin.
Yeah, sure, that guy.
Yeah, he does the voice for Bob.
Are
He's a
you
good
sure
dude.
you're not that fella?
I'm sure. I wish I was that fella.
Do you think you could fill his shoes if there was a need? Could you do that voice? Could you be Bob?
I guess so.
Perfect. Look, perfect. Perfect, I guess so. I love it.
I'd have to come up with clever names for burgers, though.
Well, you would, wouldn't you?
What's going on, Zach? What's up with you?
Not much. I'm trying to avoid doing something.
Oh, gummies.
Oh. No, I want to learn this Black Sabbath song, but I'm avoiding it because I don't know. It's just kind of difficult.
Procrastination.
Yeah.
What helps you that? Is it one of those things where if you start, you'll get into it? Like
Yeah,
the
once I
starting,
start,
that's.
once I start, I won't stop for the next like 5 hours probably, but
Oh, okay. So you're kind of just winding yourself up.
yeah.
Dude,
Hey, Kane,
I would love to learn an instrument.
You
do you
can.
play anything?
Nah, I mean,
Were you a
I used to
band
hang
member?
out with people that like played music. They toured and stuff, and I'd hang out in the studio and whatnot. But anytime I ever like picked up an instrument, it was only for such a short time that I never really like. I don't
Oh, you cutting
know.
out? Yeah,
I got so
I
much
think.
shit going on in my life.
Yeah. That's the thing, man. You need time. You know, like I never had time before, and now I do. So I'm getting into it more than I ever did. But you know, it's all about having the time to do it and the energy, because when you work all day and then you come home, you don't feel like freaking practicing for hours. You know.
No,
True,
no, definitely
true.
not.
But I think you're afraid of being a badass, and that's why you're not playing that song right now.
It's your fear of success.
Yeah. Maybe I do have that in a way. I don't know.
Maybe that's what panel addiction is. It's people that have the capacity to achieve greatness, but they stall themselves here in the panelverse in the meantime to avoid it.
This is a stopping point in the Twilight Zone.
Yes.
Dude, everybody needs a place of camaraderie and like a place to like chit chat and kind of like let shit out. I mean, even
Yeah.
the brightest minds, they just wrote shit down. You know, they talk to themselves basically. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know. I don't think it's unhealthy as long as you do it in doses. You know,
Yeah, I
it's
don't
like any
think it
drug.
is either. Like that's what I was
Well,
trying to figure out the other day if panel addiction is actually necessarily a bad thing if you're using it in healthy ways.
I mean, look at all the people who like they go to work and they don't get anything done because they're just chit chatting with their friends or whatever. And then you look at Moose. I fold like 1,000 towels in a day on a live stream.
I was upstairs talking to myself one day, and my mom said she heard another voice answering me back.
Shadow Man.
Yeah, Shadow Man. I was alone though. I don't get it. I was like,
That
really?
was hilarious. That was one of my favorite bits of the week.
Yeah, he's a good buddy of mine.
Oh. Well, he was a good sport.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's funny. I keep trying to get him to come up on panel, but for some reason he doesn't do it. I don't
Well,
know.
maybe after that day, he's like, I'll stay in the shadows. And Moose, you have a friend that might like check us out.
Yeah. Well, it's really up to his like, you know, it's
Did you
usually
send him
up
the
to
link? If you're out there, what's his name?
Wes.
Wes.
Fuck,
If you're
Wes.
out
I
there and
forgot
you
his.
watch it, come join us. We love to have you. I think.
Yeah, do not.
Any friend of
Oh,
Moose
Wes
so
Sample.
far,
That's what it
we'll
is.
find out.
No, I've hung out with him in Baja a lot. I knew his girlfriend at the time, and you know we he played a lot of like or comedy shows, not comedian shows. Dumbass. I'm tired. And so like you saw that? Did you watch the documentary, that short
Oh, I
one?
watched some of it.
That was made by a Mexican guy who wanted to make a little documentary, and so he was hanging out with Wes as Wes did the comedy tour, and they just like cruised together, and he let the guy make the documentary. He never promoted it though. Like Wes never like promoted it, so I
Oh,
don't know.
Wes, we can help you promote it. What do you want me to put the link? I can drop it in the chat.
No, no, I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying like, you know, like it was pretty cool. Like I watched it and I enjoyed it because I'm a photographer myself. But yeah, and, like if we can get him on here, he is a comedian, professional, and you know, might liven things up a little bit, might mess with the trolls' heads a little bit, might make them step their game up and not be so like half-hearted about their troll attempts.
Yeah, I feel like Frank could help us do the same thing.
Frank's good at that.
Yeah, we need Frank back. When Frank left, this was all the trolls. But nature abhors a vacuum, and Frank
I
left
blame
us
me.
with a
I'll take
big
credit for
giant
that.
troll vacuum.
I'll blame me because I should have never, made fun of his love, Cynthia.
Well,
I think that's what
What
killed
she
it.
happened to Frank? Where'd he go?
she provides many reasons to.
He's been missing for a while now.
He's
Yeah, I thought about that the other day. Like, there's some people that used to talk to me every day, and then I just haven't heard from them in
Mhm.
weeks now. Like, what happened? Last I heard, they were in the hospital for something minor, but where'd they go? You know?
Here. Let me drop Zat's channel too.
Oh, thank you, Plasma.
There you go.
That's nice to say.
The only person that ever told me I could sing was my mother, and she was a liar.
You can't sing.
Nah, man, when I sing, people throw quarters or rocks.
I wouldn't even attempt singing, man. I can't sing for shit.
It's like my stint at the strip club, right? Everybody else was getting dollar bills, $2 bills, $5 bills. Me, they were throwing change at me.
I don't believe it. I don't believe you did a stint at the strip club.
What was it, like a Frank Sinatra kind of act or something?
One time I actually got a shot glass thrown at me. That's how much they didn't want me up there.
I don't believe you. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying that it happened at all, and I'm not buying that if it did, you would have had shit thrown at you, other than dollars.
He probably would have had a lot of empty beer cans and shit thrown at him. That's his 5 cents. Here, 5 cents, you motherfucker.
Besides, I've seen you panel dance. I know you didn't get shit thrown at you. I've seen your moves.
Damn. Damn. Someone's gonna go look that video up, and
I
it's gonna be in the next troll video. Watch. Oh
think I
man!
streamed it to mine. It might even be on my channel somewhere.
Praise God for giving me so many opportunities in life.
Hallelujah.
You know what? If you can't have fun with it, then what are you doing?
That's what I'm saying. Enjoy the moment. Live joie de vivre.
Joie de vivre.
Life is for the living, the enjoying. Savor it.
Live in the moment.
Enjoy the moment. That's another thing these kids lost. Like, no, none of them seem happy. They don't seem to know how to enjoy a moment.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, dude. It's kind of crazy. Oh, 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 shit. Okay, so I don't know if I brought this up the other day. I think I found out yesterday. There was a fight that happened. So there's a school bus driver that comes into the store. He came into the store and he goes, "Yo, have you been watching Twitter?" And I go, "No, what's going on?" And he says, "Bro, there's a fight that broke out. It started on my bus, and it's got 3 million views on it."
Wait, let me see if I can find it.
3 million.
There was a transgender person who beat the crap out of a girl, and he stopped the fight on the bus, and then they get off the bus, and the dude whoops the crap out of the girl, and I guess they got it on film.
The bus is just for us, all of us. That
Damn,
used to
when did this
be.
happen? I'm trying to find it.
Oh, this happened like this happened last Friday. Just last Friday. but I found out yesterday.
I mean, kids were always like that, but social media is just giving them more of a reason to be inflamed by things.
So what I was thinking, if you're willing, you can possibly go transgender, and then cause a fight, and then we'll blow up big.
Well, my theory is we're all going to end up being trans eventually. So maybe I could start that process,
Speak
and then I
for
could
your
incorporate
fucking
the
self,
antlers somehow too,
sir.
and then I could
Speak
be
for
like a victim of that.
you fucking Bambi wearing motherfucker.
Right, right. You want to mess with me in public, motherfucker? You want to come with my
All
antlers?
right, okay, okay. Hey, how's the reception? Does that help you get better reception with your internet?
No. Although that is for you tech people out there. This is an incubator. Just we ask that you give us a cut if you patent anything you hear here.
Jeff, why don't you start having those antlers produced and you could sell
We
them on your.
need merch, absolutely. I keep thinking like ideas for merch come up all the time here. Joe thought
No,
of one the other day. It's a well, what's his face? Nathan has the bell that you ring when you see woke shit, so you don't have to stop a movie to explain it. You just ring the bell to voice your disapproval. And then Joe came up with it's a fan, like one of those little hand fans, and it has lights on it. And so when someone calls you transphobic, you could pull it out and you could say, "No, I'm fan
oh
strobic,"
shit! I
and you
got the
could
link,
start
bro.
strobing the lights.
Sorry,
What's going on?
I got the link.
What link? Oh, the video.
Yeah,
I wonder if we can watch it.
we can. Here, I'm gonna put it in the. I'll put it in the chat. Let me see. Your channel. Boom. I'm
I
not
don't know.
bullshitting, man. I don't. Every story I talk about, like I say, isn't made up. Like the story about me stripping, it was obvious
I don't.
makeup.
I
I mean,
think it is made up.
nobody's gonna believe that a 130-pound dude is gonna be a stripper. Nobody's
That's a
gonna believe
fish
that.
story. Oh,
Jeff, I
oh,
don't
can
know
you
if
drop
you're
it in the
into.
back so I can access it?
Yeah.
Jeff,
Let
do you
me.
ever watch anime?
No, that's a millennial thing.
No, Bob. No, Bob. We do not.
Well,
That's
there's
my
Gen
new
a.
Zs
name
don't
for
do
you.
anime.
It's Bob. I'm gonna call you
'Cause I
Bob.
was going to say there's one that's pretty decent. It's very intellectual, and it's like this kid. He finds a notebook, and when he writes someone's name in it, the person dies, and he's
Moose,
followed
is that you in the
around.
back?
Is it
He's
Dragon
followed
Ball
around by.
Z?
No, it's Death Note. But he's followed around by this god of death that only he can see and talk to, and nobody else knows it. It's like always behind his shoulder. It's
Oh yeah,
fucking
that's the
creepy.
video I found when I looked for it. I wasn't sure if it was. It's this one.
Which one?
Damn! They don't know how to do takedowns.
So this is a transgender. So this is a dude being a chick, beating the shit out of a real chick. So a fake
A
chick beating the
trans.
shit out of a real chick.
Equal rights.
Equal rights, my ass, man. If you still got a fucking
Everybody
ding-a-ling and
has the
Adam's
equal
apple,
right to get their
you
ass beat.
better not fucking put your hands on a fucking woman.
No matter what the gender.
So, well, now two women beating the shit out of each other, I'll
What
let
about
go.
two trans women, like a trans woman?
No, a trans woman beating the shit out of a real woman.
How do you know what
No.
you're putting your hands on these days?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't put myself in that situation, but just saying, just saying. That's true. I feel like
You could
you
tell a
should have
trans
the
person, I never hit a woman. But you're not a woman. Take this, bitch.
Yeah, right in the
Yeah,
ball.
pretty much. If you got an Adam's apple and a ding-a-ling, you're still a man.
Yeah, I still don't think violence for
Bro,
anybody.
I'm watching this video again, right? That's a straight up like that. That dude's got some muscles, bro. It's not like holy fuck.
She won't have any problem getting into the
Then they're
wrestling
gonna be
team.
like, well, what's the difference in if it was a big old woman like Helga? You know what I mean? Like a big old Helga
What's a
bitch.
Helga? Are those
But
like the Viking Karens? Oh,
Well,
nah,
no, a
it's
you
Helga,
like
you
thought
know
the
what I
it's
mean?
not
Karens
a
were bad.
Viking
Wait till you
carrot.
meet the
A Helga
Helgas.
or something
The
in a movie.
Helgas are
Usually, it's like
built
a
like a
thicker
fucking
woman.
Mack truck.
Yeah,
I think I
exactly.
remember some of them from the bars.
Yeah, but biologically, yeah, like that, like it's all it's facts. Biologically, women and men are different. That what? Who's feeding back?
Yeah, somebody has a TV or video or something playing.
Oh, it was lady.
Okay.
I'll finish what I'm saying, but yeah, I lost it. Go leggy.
About Helga and
Oh, Helga. Yeah, Helga. I mean, she's built like a fucking steam engine. Like when we're talking about Helga, we're talking about a bitch that's bigger than you, like a man, like a big old dude, right? Well, Helga
There's
fucking
Vlad.
towers over him. You know what I mean? When you're thinking like a big black dude, think Helga,
like
but
a big
not
black
black.
dude but a woman.
Yeah, it's Helga. Very similar,
Oh my
like
god, I want
strength
to name a big
wise.
black dude Helga now. Like have a meme with a big black dude.
Jeff, I
Say
strongly
don't
suggest
mess with Helga
against that. Don't do that.
because it's racist.
No, because they'll
Uh,
beat the shit out of you for
no,
that.
they not me. I'm their boy, not me. I'm not worried about it.
Oh, Gertrude, Helga's home.
Helga's the kind of bitch who has like dudes in the basement, right? You know what I mean? The kind of girl
No,
that
those
doesn't
are
shave her armpits.
Sally's. Those are Sally's.
She don't
That
shave her
girl.
armpits. She's got like she's got armpit hair the size of a Maine beard. I'm sure you could ask Wikipedia. Like I'm sure it's out there. Like straight Helga, you know?
Let me see if there is a Helga out there. Okay. Well, the Urban Dictionary has it as a beautiful and extraordinary girl, very vibrant and fun.
That's
She's the
it.
kind of girl that comes off to people as mean and a bitch, but is actually very nice.
so, so hey, have you seen our health advisor or whatever, the United States health advisor? That dude is
Oh,
a Helga.
yeah,
That dude's
Rachel
like a miniature
Levine.
Helga. Yeah, Rachel Levine or whatever. If that dude was like 150 pounds bigger, he'd be a Helga.
Now this entry says a Germanic name for a rare type of female who should be kept away from people. Their hideous personalities scare away most people, and their sense of humor is to be frowned upon. Wow.
It's pretty specific.
Well,
Well,
are we
I
reaching that
mean,
time?
I just don't know if anybody agrees with my definition of Helga. So how are we going to move forward?
No, I think you described it perfectly. That's I think that is the next level of Karens. So that's why we have to uh, prevent the Karenocracy as soon as possible, so the Helgocracy doesn't rise up afterwards. I think they're just the vanguard. The Karens are only the vanguard to the Helgas.
That's right. That's right. That is so right.
Because I
So
notice
Jeff,
even Hillary Clinton, like lately, she's showing up in videos. I'm starting to see the Helga emerge from her. It's like that V TV series. I'm starting to see more of the lizard come out of her. She's not
Lizard
even trying to
people.
hide it anymore.
She
oh
looks
She's
no,
like
like,
a
we want your internet. We are not going to lose control.
she looks like a ghoul now.
She's not. She's a frightening creature. Like I don't see what people see. I never did find her personality very engaging.
What personality?
Neither did Bill. Why do you think he was fucking the
I
secretary?
know, and she's just gotten worse. She's like turning into every Karen's nightmare Karen that
I
you
mean,
can envision.
imagine if you had to go home to that. Not even a blue pill is saving your life.
No, I can barely watch her on a video these days.
You know, my favorite Hillary Clinton video is the one where she's talking about bombing some children, and I think it was Haiti or something. And this I think that's what it was. It was some situation where a bunch of people died, right? And the interviewer goes, "Well, do you do you think that was do you think it was appropriate, you know, all those lives lost or whatever?" And she's like got a big ass smile on her face and says something like, you know, what needed to be done was needed to be done. Some shit. Like I'm paraphrasing like way off the mark, but the gist is she's an evil bitch, and I've always known she was an evil bitch. Bill knows she's an evil bitch. Her daughter knows she's an evil bitch. The world knows. P. Diddy's gonna know she's an evil bitch if you find P. Diddy hanging.
Oh well.
Think about it. Think about it. Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey, you know, Bill Clinton was on them Epstein flight logs.
Oh, Not Laws is saying that was Madeleine Albright, and it's about Iraq.
Yeah, I don't recall anyone ever bombing Haiti.
Yeah, me
Oh,
neither.
right,
But
the Haiti War.
they sure as fuck are bombing us lately. Fucking eating our
Haitians?
dogs. Eating
They're
our, eating our
eating the dog about it.
they're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Oh man. This fucking world is crazy, guys. Like crazy.
But it's
The fucking
always
shit
been
out here.
crazy. Like I've
I
never
know.
expected anything but craziness from this
But
world.
you can't be fucking choking chickens in
And
the
I work in
fucking
mental
local
health.
park, man. You can't do that in front of children, women and children. You can't be choking the chickens, man. You know I'm right. There's levels of appropriateness in society, right? Like we have standards.
Yeah,
We
I would draw the line at the choking of the chicken in public, but I think we already have that line. Probably.
no, but they were actually doing it. The Haitians were doing it. They were straight up choking the geese, and then they were eating them.
Let me get a fact
This
check on
is a
that.
fact. I saw. You want me to pull the video up, bro?
Okay. I saw a video on the internet. I forgot about that. That
So wait. So you're
the new
saying that now that I
scripture,
saw a video, it didn't happen? Like the
dude. But
dude didn't
there's a
choke
video
the
of it on
geese?
the internet, dude.
Like, dude, broski, I'm trying to
Let me
tell
see.
you.
I'm
Trying
looking
to
it
tell
up.
you, man.
Let's see.
You got to look it up on Twitter. That's the only place that doesn't censor that shit.
Okay, let me go to Twitter. Um,
You know what? I'm gonna have to look this up. You're slow at typing, Jeff. You're slow.
well, I know on Twitter, if you type one letter wrong, it doesn't pull up the search. Let's
All
see.
right, Haitians choking
The cat
goose.
story is fake.
Oh, a goose. Yeah, I heard about the goose.
Police audio report. They all had geese in their hands. Clark County Communications.
They're Canadian geese. That's a federal offense because they're protected.
It's a guy calling in. He sounds like somebody from the Panelverse.
Hey,
I
let's
wonder if
check
I
this
could
one
play
out.
it.
Let's see. Here you go. I'm putting that in the back for you. There you go. Breaking. Recent audio and police reports from weeks ago confirm that Haitians were actively hunting geese in Ohio.
Caller in Springfield reports 4 Haitians, each of whom was carrying a goose by the neck. I saw black people carrying geese.
I'm not even worried if it was a black person. Why are we making this a race thing? Like if you were
Oh, it
in
was
the
a white.
park
It was one of the
choking a
white
fucking
Haitians.
goose,
It's the white Haitians that are
yeah,
choking
bro.
geese.
If you were in the park choking a goose, I'd be like, that motherfucker's out there choking a goose. We gotta stop him. You just can't fucking do that in the park, bro. If you're gonna go hunting, there's places to hunt, but you don't go to the local park where the kids are trying to play on the playground and people are trying to have picnics and shit and start chasing the geese and start choking them. I mean, think about how traumatizing that would be for all these fucking snowflakes out there. Me, I'd fucking find it entertaining.
So is the theory that like, hey, immigrants are coming to America and just taking the animals out of our parks and eating them?
That's it, I guess. I guess. It's it's like the next joke's gonna be like, why did the goose cross the road?
To get away from all the haters.
Haters, bro. Getting away from the
It's not the
haters.
Haitians, it's the hate. Goose hate. Goose haters. Yeah, I wonder if I could play this audio. It's from their 911 call.
Yeah, let's
It's
hear it.
probably okay. All right, let's
As,
take a
as long
chance
as
on
we
this.
pause it every 15 seconds or
I
so,
hope it's
20
not.
seconds.
It's not misinformation unless it's a fake
Clark
call.
County Communications. Oh, yes, ma'am. I got a question. This is a
See,
non-emergency
he's
line,
from the
correct?
panel, but we
Yes,
know
it
him.
is. Okay. I'm sitting here. I'm riding on the trail going to my orientation for my job today. And I see a group of Haitian people. There was about 4 of them.
Wait, hang
They
on.
all had geese
How do you know they're Haitian from just looking at them? Like, do Haitians look a certain way? What
That's
if
a
they were
good
just black
question.
people?
in their hand.
That's a good
They
question,
got
Jeff.
away.
How does he know they're Haitians
I
to
couldn't
begin
make out
with?
the first 3 of the license plate, but I got the numbers. The last numbers was
Don't
9898
tell their number. Hang on.
Toyota.
They should bleep that out.
There was about 4 of them. There
About
was
4?
2 men, 2 women.
Were they black?
I
2
couldn't
men,
tell
2
the age
women.
because I'm in
All
a
right, so we need
I'm in
4
a hurry
people
going
to
to this
choke a goose.
orientation, so I don't
I couldn't
get
tell the
late.
age.
What direction
This
did they
sounds
go?
like a very credible witness.
They went up towards the middle of towards downtown.
Okay, and what path are you on?
Up towards the middle of downtown.
Right now, hold on just a
He's
second. I'm
taking
coming
it seriously. Like,
to the intersection of. Give me a second here. It says
quick, we got to stop these Haitians.
Water and Water Street.
Water and
Water
water.
and
Is that the area
Yes, that's
you saw
where I am.
them?
Yes. It was about 2 minutes back behind me. I was trying to get my phone out and trying to make it to this orientation on time. I'm time
This
crunching
is
here.
so
And I saw
2024.
that. I'm like, yeah, this has got to be reported.
So how many geese did
bro,
they have?
I'm on my way to orientation.
They each
I
had
saw
one.
myself a couple Haitians, and I saw them choking the goose. I said, I have to call you, ma'am.
What is
And I
she
had to
typing
get here.
in? Like,
Now, the
4 has
Toyota
4
Tacoma
letters
did
in
look
it.
like
Why
a
is she
newer model.
clacking all over the keyboard?
And what's your name, sir?
My name is.
What's your last name again?
My name's shit.
Wait, what?
Cocksucker. Asshole.
Okay, we will put this out to our...
Wait, what? This is a prank, see?
Is it?
Okay, we will put this out to our cars and see if we can't find them. Thank you so much for calling in.
You're welcome. And if I happen to see him again, I'll try to give you a call back and get a better
What do you mean
license
it's a
plate for you.
prank? I just think
Oh, so what happened from this? Like, what was the result of the investigation?
I have no clue. I just
The
pulled this up on Twitter.
geese detectives.
Let's look it
It'll
up.
be
Let's
like
see if we
cops,
got
but
some-
with geese. They'll go chase black people that are trying to steal animals.
Oh man, here we go. Here we go. We got Rumble. We got a Rumble video. Oh shit, dog. You're gonna love this one. But you have to play the ad in the background before
Oh,
you put it on stage.
I
'Cause
might.
Rumble
I
has
have an
those.
ad block. It might not play. Oh, you mean it's embedded into the video?
Oh damn, dog. We got it. Look at this, man. We got here. I'm gonna send this to you right now. This is some hard evidence right now. It could be in any country of the world, but because I seen it on video, I'm gonna say this is Springfield, Ohio, sir.
Can't wait.
They're turning the
Let's
frogs gay, and now they're eating our goddamn
Haitian
geese.
invader. I don't know if I could play this on YouTube. Carving up an animal with machete. I will drop the link. I don't know if you can play carved up animals on YouTube.
I don't even think you can see it like carved up or nothing. Like watch it. It doesn't.
This looks like anybody in Louisiana. It would not be weird to see somebody in the yard chopping things back home. This could be anything.
Yeah, but it's labeled a Haitian invader.
It's a black guy in the backyard with a machete on the ground, like cutting something. It could be any. It could be a chicken.
You know for a fact that
he could be doing a voodoo ritual.
You're telling me this man's not Haitian right there.
He's a black. He has brown skin. He has a ball cap. He has a sleeveless shirt on, a pair of jeans, and some white tennis shoes.
That's Haitian.
He has a black and white bald cap. Maybe that was the tip off.
All right, black and white bald cap. We got to look for black and white bald cap choking the geese.
Yep. They can have Canadian geese though, because those things are supposed to be nasty. As far as
you know what I probably can do is show a still of him so that people could see what a Haitian looks like.
I don't. You know, the thing is I don't care who it is. Like, just don't be choking the chicken out in the public. Don't be choking the geese. Okay. Don't be choking your dog. Don't be choking your wife. Don't be choking your kids.
Yeah, we learned that in kindergarten. Don't choke people and animals.
Just don't choke shit,
not that
man. Hard. Don't fuck with nature, man. Just leave nature alone.
They have that hung up on the wall like a little sign, you know, to remind you guys, like, don't choke people.
All right, this is the Haitian, y'all. We're seeing an alleged Haitian.
All right, here we go. Racism at its finest.
Here, that's a Haitian.
I can't even see him.
That's the point, right? Hey,
let's
that's
get a
how
better angle. Like,
let's
get a closer look at. That's the Haitian.
That's the Haitian right there. Black and white ball cap. He's wearing slacks.
Yes, the clothes are certainly a giveaway. Hey, Jeff, by the way.
Haitians like sleeveless shirts, so that's a sign.
Yeah, he lives in a bubble, not lost. Poor thing. But he's old. Like, let him live out his life in his bubble. Oh, I think you're old. Not Laws. We never did determine what generation you were, because I thought you were a boomer. But you said you were not. But you're also not Gen X. But you're way too crusty and curmudgeonly to be anything lower than millennial.
Not Laws is actually one of the signers of the Declaration of Independence.
I think he's the signer of the Declaration of Depends.
I think Not Laws is probably around our age. Just guessing.
I don't know. He's being very cagey about it. I wouldn't trust him anyway. Whatever generation he gave me, I wouldn't believe it. He's a troll.
Jeff, I gotta get down. Good seeing you again. Have a good day, Moose and Jeff. And,
you too. Thanks for hanging out.
Well.
Enjoy it.
No problem. Have a good one.
Oh, peace out, Zach.
Leave those geese alone.
Leave them geese alone. Yeah. Leave them geese alone.
That's an AI song just waiting to be written.
And Haitians
that's a real song.
Your women and children and choke your geese. You better fly away.
Don't choke your birds in public.
Later, guys.
Oh.
Later, dude. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna play with the AI and go make a choke.
Okay.
Now.
Well, thank you for brightening our day. This
praise God.
Certainly
man.
set a tone.
I tell you what, I didn't even tell you about yesterday. That's all right. Big Moose got in his feelers. Somebody wanted to fight Big Moose. He didn't
in real
do
life?
Oh yeah, real life, not fantasy.
At the store?
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, someone they wanted to try to throw hands with me, and when I just laughed at them, they were like, "You're a little bitch.
Were they
You ain't a
what
man."
color were they?
No, it wasn't a Haitian, bro.
Oh.
It
Because y'all
wasn't
don't
a
have
Haitian.
y'all just do you have other shades up there?
No, we don't
I know
have
y'all have
anything over it. We
Chinese.
just have trailer trash up here in Maine.
Oh.
Um, no, of course, dude. We got Jamaicans here. We've got Chinese. We've got,
Oh, okay.
we've got a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything. There's more of a Jamaican presence than I would say any other culture that I see other than like pale skins.
Honks.
Because a lot of people come from out of the country and they work here, for 6 months or whatever out of the year. And I think some people have either had family in like other places of the country or they just like got their visa or green card or whatever. I don't know. I don't know the story, but I have a friend like Johnny. He runs a place called Island Takeout. Has like the best Jamaican jerk chicken and
Oh,
Jamaican jerk
yeah.
mac and cheese. Fucking fire, dude, fire. And super cool dude, about the same age as me. And he goes down to Florida in the winter and then comes back to, during the summer to fucking open his shop. But it's not as like it's not as honky as you would think.
Oh,
I
okay.
live in
Yeah,
like a
that's
tourist area. It's
what
mainly white
well
people.
what happened with this guy? He was just a random customer that came in, or did you know him?
Oh, I'm not gonna. I'm just not gonna disclose who it was or give any of that
Okay.
information right now, because it's under investigation.
Say no
And
more.
so,
Keep us updated when you can.
oh, it's just hilarious, bro. Because I sat down calmly and like, you know how I am. You know how I could tell someone to go fuck themselves and not get all angry. You know,
So did he FAFO?
nah,
Because
he
that's another
didn't.
thing.
He didn't.
We're the
He
FAFO
didn't.
generation.
See, the thing is that I had no intentions of fighting. Like, see, when you have little to lose, you're willing to do stupid shit. When you have everything to lose, you have to be a man about things. You can't just like go into your feelers and
Right.
just start swinging at someone or actually like trying to provoke a fight
Risk
at that
management.
point. There you go, risk management. Besides, I love my beautiful face. I wouldn't want to risk
Yeah,
possibly
don't
losing my
don't do that.
moneymaker.
I've had mine compromised before. It's not worth it.
Nah, but the reason why we got into an argument is because I'm a man of the people, and this person was going around and pretty much making other people in the building quit because he's just such a fucking cocksucker, such an asshole, and he was talking to people on the floor in front of customers in inappropriate ways and stuff, and not and just like overall
Was
just
it
being a
leggy?
miserable cunt. No, I wasn't leggy. That's not why he ran. But yeah, it was just like a miserable fucking person, right? And so I eventually, I finally said you're fucking useless, and that's where it started.
Did he say I demand to speak to your manager, sir? Where's Helga?
Well, well, let's just say I jump rank. Like I don't believe in rank and file, and so like this person was probably in an authoritative figure over me, but I don't give a shit because that's who I am. And I even told that person this. I told them like straight up, I don't give a fuck what they say if they don't if they, like I'm just all right, we're going to be real right now. Someone's going to clip it anyways, fuck it. I told this person that I don't give a fuck what they have to say. I don't work for them. I work for the person that owns the place. And if they don't pick their shit up and start pulling their weight around there, that I have nothing to say to them and they should have nothing to fucking say to me and to stay out of my goddamn way. Because I do what's right. I make sure whatever business I work for, I'm pulling my weight. I'm making sure we're excelling. We're exceeding expectations. I'm not the fucking Cleveland Browns. I'm like the Patriots, man. I'm the Patriots, bro. Like when you go and when people walk into the store and I'm there, people feel good. People know they're gonna get taken care of. They know that they're gonna like, you know. And I got a friend to work for me, not for me at the store, but she worked for me with me at the hotel. She was a housekeeper for us for many years, and she started working at the store. And he stepped on her toes a little bit, so I told her, I said, check it out. I said, Big Moose got it. I'm gonna take care of it. Just give me a couple days, and I took care of it. Everything's taken care of because that's the kind of person I am. I'll fall on my own sword to save the people around me.
That's that protector. They know you as
Yeah.
Big Moose?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, it's the running joke. I'm the world's tiniest Viking.
Oh. Take care, Plasma. Good hanging out with you.
You know, they call me all kinds of stuff.
Oh.
Some people call me daddy.
Dang. Maine sounds exciting. Maybe if I can't make it to Louisiana, I'll make it to Maine.
You have to make it exciting, bro. I make it exciting. I have
Yeah,
fun
that's how.
wherever I go. I have fun folding towels. You know what I was doing folding towels? I was bullshitting on fucking Paul on Slave's show, talking shit to people, you know, doing this, doing that, while I'm fucking folding towels. Other people are gonna fold towels. Oh, I fucking hate my life. I have to fold towels. Well, make it
Those are probably the
fun.
millennials.
Make it fun, man. Work ain't that bad. Oh, I gotta work all day. Like, oh my god, dude. I said, oh, have a great weekend. Oh, I gotta work. Oh, I gotta work the weekend. Well, you can still have a great weekend, you
Yep.
fucking pussy bitch.
Okay, well then have a
Like,
miserable one.
yeah, I mean, you know, like, what the fuck do you want me to say to you, you fucking fruitcake? Like, I'm just saying, you know, I don't want you to respond at that point. If you're gonna respond with that bullshit, just walk out. You know what I mean?
Hmm. But
Like,
so this is a
you
coworker. It's not a customer. It's somebody you work with.
what? I treat the customers the same way I treat the people that I work with.
Yeah.
If somebody were to like toss money on the counter, you know what I do? I don't hand that fucking money to them. I put it on the counter for them.
Oh, you mean when you give them their change?
Yeah, fuck yeah. You know, if you throw your money at me or whatever, I have, you know, I don't know what to tell you. I treat you accordingly. I treat you the way you want to be treated. Like if you come in and you're being a cocksucker, that's what I treat you as. If you come in and you know you're having a bad day, I can clearly see you're having a bad day. You know, you need an ear, I'll give you an ear. If you don't want to hear me at all, there's some people that don't want to hear me at all. Guess what? I shut my mouth and I just go through the transaction. Have a great day. Faulty Towers is a wonderful show. Wonderful show. It's on YouTube for free. If you've never seen Faulty Towers, it's a
Is that the
dry
one
British
with that
humor.
department store? Oh no, that's where you being served.
No, they got Faulty Towers is a hotel. It's a hotel thing, Majik.
Just
Like
confused.
a
Except
Monty
for Ab
Python
Fab.
style. What's an ab fab? I don't know
Oh
what ab
yeah,
fab
I've
is.
seen this one. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that guy with the mustache. Is that John
Damn it,
Cleese?
Faulty!
Yeah, Basil Fawlty.
Yeah, you know. I don't know, but I could tell that you're almost ready to get out of here. You got some videos to watch, some movies to watch. What is the next movie that we're watching on the on Discord?
Well, I'm willing to do 12 Monkeys if there's an audience for it, because I'm gonna have to pay to rent it, so I don't want to spend the money if no one's gonna watch it. But
Isn't that a
that's the
Bruce
next one that I
Willis
want to
movie?
watch because I want to contrast it with The Matrix, and then after that we're gonna do Natural Born Killer and some of those movies.
Oh, so you're gonna do The Matrix too?
Well, we did The Matrix the other day, and it was quite eye-opening. That
You
is
son of a
definitely
man.
that is a millennial movie. That is the line between the millennials and the Gen Xers is The Matrix. And everybody who grew up with The Matrix as their movie instead of something like Slacker.
I didn't even see the Matrix till like last year.
Really?
Like
What did
I
you
saw
think
the
of it?
original Matrix like 10 years ago, but never really like paid attention to it. I my first job was Blockbuster, so like I got
Oh,
really
that's
like
right.
bored with movies. And then I got this kick like last year, and I watched like four of the Matrix movies, and then I was like, man, this is all fucked. Like the psychology of the whole fucking show. You have to watch all of them to really like
I
understand
could
that
barely make
everything
it
is
through the
fucked.
first one. The
I like
characters
Keanu
made me
Reeves.
very depressed. None of them had any. It's like they had all the life and personality sucked out of them. And I'm like, yep, that's the
Yeah,
millennials.
that is the millennials. That's the people you see walking around,
Yes, they've been
miserable.
matrixed. They live in the matrix, and there it shows.
Corn popping shit. Yeah.
Let's see if I try to be
Let's
calm.
see. Right.
Yeah, that's why Daisy. I
And
say all the time. I start out nice. Like people tell me how nice I am, but I say I start out that way. But where it goes from there depends on them. So I give everybody a first chance.
and the one thing I have to say is you're not perfect, Jeff. I'm not perfect. And that's what people hold you to a higher standard, man. I've noticed that people hold people hold you to a higher standard. They expect more of you.
Like me in
It's like
general, are just they hold other people to a higher
just
standard.
other people, I
Then
would
they
say.
deliver.
Yeah, they expect you not to ever like go off the rails, you to not have like emotions, and you to not have an opinion half the time. You do not have like a strong belief that is not unwavering, an unwavering belief that they can't like break through, you know? I've seen a lot of relationships dissipate on this show because of their expectation of you.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. That probably does. Like the unspoken expectations, and then when it doesn't get met, they wander off to find it
Yeah.
somewhere else. Yeah,
Yeah.
which that they should. Like if I'm not meeting some expectation that they have that I'm not aware of, then they should move on. Like it's probably not gonna get met by me.
And then another thing before you get off stream is you should wear those antlers everywhere you go. Because
I used to in Seattle.
I watched this thing, right? And it was of this like rapper dude, and he wears a specific hat everywhere he goes. Everyone knows him by the hat. Uh, it's in his pictures, it's in his videos. When he goes to a show, he's wearing this kind of hat, right? And it's like it becomes part of who he is, and people remember him by that. And it gives people it gives them like it keeps you in their mind,
Yeah,
because it's a
like a
special,
brand.
unique thing. Yes, but it's like a special, unique thing that makes you unforgettable. Whereas most people are forgettable, but you're unique because this is specific about you and your brain. When your brain connects those two things, I think it's harder to forget about someone like that.
Well, yeah, I want to
Look
do
it up, dude.
more like in person streaming, but I just don't want to like randomly walk around the city. If there's an event or something that I could go to and stream, I would definitely wear the antlers. Maybe there'll be some holiday stuff coming up that I could do. Like I should have worn the antlers to the 4th of July parade. I didn't think about it, but I should have. I think it would have been fine to do that day. Is some under the
Oh
wire?
man,
How do you know what I think? Not lost. I like Fight Club. I think it's a good movie. I didn't realize the
I
guy who
thought.
wrote it was gay, Chuck Palahniuk.
Does that make you like it more?
No,
See,
it
that's the kind
doesn't
of person
change
I am.
anything. It's just like an interesting fact, but it doesn't
That
change my experience of the
that's the
movie.
kind of person I am. I like the facts and stuff, and I like the history and the story of like people, like the chick from The Shining.
Shelley
She
Duvall.
died recently. Yeah, holy fuck! I watched a documentary on that broad, and like I was really interested in that. It didn't change it. It changed my outlook on the way she was treated during the movie, and I thought that was fucked up. But it didn't change my outlook on the movie. Like the movie was still fucking like one of the best movies I've ever seen. Like the acting in it was so real because it wasn't acting.
Oh, I didn't realize that was so early. It's 1980.
The Shining?
Yeah, I thought it was later.
Wow. Wow, it feels like it was like a '90s
No,
movie.
it's right there at the beginning of Gen X. I guess that's. I
All
guess
right, well,
Kubrick's one of our directors too.
let's see, because I have Amazon Prime. The 12 Monkeys is what you were going for. Let
Oh yeah, I have it too. I could snag it off of there. I was trying
me
to
see
use the
if they
free
got
copy, and the aspect ratio was all messed up, and the sound.
a free copy.
But I think that is what I'm gonna
Holy
do.
shit.
I'm gonna do 12 Monkeys, and then probably stream again, and then tonight's Survivor. So I don't stream on Wednesday evenings because we're tied up with Survivor and that Summit movie. So that'll be happening this evening. We watch it live in Discord at 8 p.m. Central, which is whatever time in your zone.
Oh man, they have a 12 Monkeys TV series.
Yeah, they were talking about that the other night. Beck said she had been watching. There's 4 seasons of it, and I looked at the trailer, and
Yeah.
it looked like it was a serious version of 12 Monkeys. Like they were taking the setting and trying to make a serious, like plot-based drama in that setting, which is kind of different than what the movie's trying to do. The movie's trying to do something more like Matrix, which is kind of play with reality and show different concepts of metaphysical reality. And that doesn't really lend itself to a 4 season series, but using it as a sci-fi setting might. But it just looked different. It looked like it was a movie that was taking itself seriously as a movie instead of whatever 12 Monkeys is.
Well, let's. I'm down. Let me know when you're gonna play it because I want to watch that too.
I'm gonna go do it probably right now in the Discord.
All right. All right. Well, folks. So here we go.
Yeah, do your thing.
I'd like to thank you all for coming to the stream today. Your time, your energy, your patience with us. The show's not always the funnest. The show's not always the fastest paced. Sometimes we change the topic from here to there. I think Jeff's doing a great job leading. And if you guys believe that he's truly doing a good job, please slap that like button. Please, throw a comment after this show. The comments help the algorithm. And if you feel inspired to help out monetarily, to help Jeff, get to his dream of being a full time streamer, so that way he can get his income here, he can be here for you, and he can give you his time, energy, attention. If you see it as value for value, and you're inspired, please do it. Please do it. If not, well, hopefully we will inspire you on the next show. I appreciate you guys. And this is probably not the funniest one, but I'm not in a funny mood right now. I'm in a serious mood, and I appreciate you guys, love you guys, and I appreciate everything Jeff does. Peace.
Wow, moves. That was wonderful. That might have been one of your best. I think that was very touching. Thank you. Anyway, yeah, everything Moose said, this is my life's work, and it is all volunteer, and every little bit helps keep me doing this for you guys. And I think I mentioned this the other day, but after I break 1,000, because I feel like I need to get a little bit more growth before I try to pull this off, then I'm going to have a second membership tier, which is going to be priced in a way maybe $3.99, $4.99, something. It won't be more than $5. And it's going to be a non-drama tier, and I'm going to start providing at least several non-drama streams a week, but maybe even one a day. And it will only be for those members. So the chat room will only be the people that are paying that tier to not have the drama. And it'll be more topic focused. We'll have more guests. We'll do more of the deep dive conversations. So I think once I hit 1,000, I have more of a base to make that tier worth offering. So that's the next thing I plan to roll out. And somebody sent me a custom emoji today. I want to find a way to see if I can share it. Because if I can, then I'm going to invite everyone else to start sending these emojis. Let's see. Does this work? I might be able to tease you with a little bit of it. It doesn't blow up very big. That's the problem. There's not really a way to show it without. It's on Discord. There's not a way to show it without showing all my Discord stuff. You know what I can show you? I'll show you the picture that it's based on, and that'll have to do. Somebody made an emoji based off of this picture. And if you have other ideas for emojis, they call this pogging, which I'm still not sure what it is. I think it's like spurging, getting really excited. So here we go. We have our first custom emoji, and I invite you to send me more, especially some that don't involve me, my face. So we have that emoji coming up, and we'll find other things. I like that this is community driven, and the community is contributing. Let's see. Oh, wow. You can make a little doggy calendar. You can have him spread out in different poses each month, because we could add it to the merch. I think so too. That's the more people this draws with that kind of creativity. I think this is a community project, so I'm just here to help make it happen. All right, I think I'm going to head to the Discord. We're going to finally pull off 12 monkeys, and then I'll probably be out for another stream after that. So I'll see you there. If you need the invitation, Gen X Jeff on Discord. We're about to go watch 12 Monkeys, Joe. But Moose just came up with a great idea for merch, a calendar, a nude calendar of his dog. Nude photos of his dog in calendar form. And he can like pose the dog each month in little sexy scenes. All right, I better go before this even goes further off the rails. Take care, everybody. We'll see you at the next one. Go raise some hell.